We got Mr. Jim Belcedo here, so we figured we'd start a stream. Yeah. You can grab that if you want to talk in there. We got the captain here.
Yo. All right. Well, we decided to just do a little bit of a stream tonight. Some challenge qualifying. Cece on the mic.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Cece. I don't know exactly how many instructions we'll be able to give on this other than we're just playing for some scores.
Yeah, they're just going to play. I should say you are just going to play.
Yes.
I'm kind of in the middle of working on Iron Maiden.
And I'm only on the microphone long enough to default to be... Oh.
Until it's your turn.
Yeah, until it's my turn. The number 3 guy. I'm okay. So, Jim Belcedo, gosh, currently a top world-ranked guy. I think Jim's like, I don't know, it's like 15th in the world.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's traveled a little back then.
Yes, he's...
I think at one time he was higher ranking than 15.
Oh, yeah. Jim, well, Jim's won Pinburg.
Jim's won a lot.
Yes, Jim's won a lot.
There's a lot to learn from Jim Belcedo.
I just like to ask him to...
Oh, but
play.
don't learn that. You did not do well there.
No.
It's your turn.
It's my turn.
Let's see.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Talk about dying right out of the gate. Start over again.
Let's see what he's doing. Let's see what his score is. So we've been playing for a month now, and we've got some pretty good scores going on for this month's challenge. Centaur, the top score right now is the highest ranking here is Dennis, our very own Dennis. Dennis Acorn, he has a 2,737,860 points. Second place, we have Johnny Monica with a 2.3 million. David Green with a 2.1 million. And Chris here is in 5th place with a 1.9 million. So he's trying to beat his score of 1.9 million. Jim Belcedo does not have a score in our challenge this month. We have Michael Oren. And what does he have here? I don't think Michael Oren has a score in yet for this game.
No, I think he wanted to jump in.
So he was trying to get one of those high scores
he
before
wanted
he
to get,
entered.
Yes. Yeah. Which is okay.
Yeah, no,
he just didn't want to, you know, make it all public, your progress, you know. Really just want to.
Johnny Monica, on the other hand, likes to do that. He will put in every single score he puts in.
I actually kind of like that, you know, because it helps you build, you know. I mean, he did that on one of the machines where I watched him progress. Like each game he put in was better and better until I think he's actually on top. You have to do a little clerical work, but he likes the freedom to be able to play. Now, Jim started the orb feature, so he's got 2 rolling right now. Well, the live catching seems to be working for him on the left flipper now. Up. Smooth. What's he doing now, Cece?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was checking all my screens here.
He's energizing, making shots to set up for. This is where you go to work.
Now, if we had started the stream even earlier today, we could have had Mr. Keith Elwin on here, since he stopped by to visit.
He did. He stopped by.
He only played the P3.
Oh, the heist. Yeah, he played the P3 heist. Multimorphic. Different game. He didn't know we were having pizza and Jim here tonight. Had to bail.
Yeah, he was having pizza tonight at Guito's.
Did he sign some items in here?
Yes.
He did?
He signed the Jurassic Park playfield.
Where at? I don't think he did.
He did. It's with the silver pin. It is. It's up. Yeah, it's there.
It's there.
I actually had to ask him.
So
Jim
is working this like you do. You got 2. Another power orb. There it is. A release. And here's another.
Oren just mentioned to me too that one of the flippers is not holding.
Yeah, the left flipper, it's not live catching too well. It will, but you can't put a lot of stock in it because I've seen it actually drop. But Jim seems to be doing okay with it.
Yeah,
well, when you time the catch correctly, but I think that left flip you have to almost double tap it to keep it from dropping all the way out. That could actually be a contact on the flipper button as well.
Well, if it wasn't holding at all, I would have said it's a broken wire, but if it's still...
Oh, it's holding, and I actually felt it too. See, it'll stop. We've also had it live pop. All right, I'm gonna go get set and ready.
Okay. You've got quite a score to beat already. Ball 2. He's already over 1 million. Oh. Uh-oh. He's testing that left flipper. Sure if I'm gonna actually be talking much longer. I'll just let the boys play. Like I said, I've got Iron Maiden torn apart at the moment. So go back to fixing my Iron Maiden. There, I see you in the list. Hello.
Nice. Jim's putting on a nice. He's putting on a nice clinic with this.
Like I said, he's gonna put in some score here.
Oh yeah.
He's already at a 1.3.
Well, he's got a out the back door there. What's the score that Jim's chasing on this? 2.7. 2.7 is the chase.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, got it back in there.
Nice. And now we work the grind to release more orbs. Oh.
Well, right there, he is already 2.1. Chris has quite a ball to catch there. Catch up. I don't think Jim will have any problem passing our high score on this game, which is the 2.7. I'm going to let this just run.
You're going to let it play out?
Yeah, because I'm going to go finish up my Iron Maiden over here.
All right, so we're just going to go with, I guess, the language of the players and the sounds of the machine will naturally handle the stream. So currently, the headsets will be sitting dormant. This is an open mic tonight. Open mic performance at the arcade showroom. Anybody who wants to come over and add their commentary, Mr. DE or the others, come on over. We'll be here a couple more hours. That's right, Shane Klein, shout out to you. Great job on the aesthetics. Oh, that might be number one. Jim, you left the door open. Straight down middle. Oh yeah. Really? House ball. So my challenge is I just want to make it into the lane at the top. Oh, I made it once, okay. Now I feel like Jim. Just kidding. Oh, that was insane. Oh, yeah. That seems right.
Yeah, that's number 3 right now.
Alright, so, yeah, that's a number 3 score. So we are going to move machines now.
Walking Dead.
Setting sail for another machine. Jim, what would you like to play? Let's move it right along.
Oh gosh.
You would.
Destroy it?
No. A number 3 score though.
I played one ball.
What do you want to play? We got medieval, we got.
Is medieval?
Yeah, medieval's on there, Walking Dead dialed in.
Attack from Mars.
Attack from Mars will take an hour.
So is medieval.
Yeah, I didn't see one. What do you think, Jim? Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Attack from Mars.
Old Chicago. Old Chicago.
Oh man. Brutal. Fireball.
How about Walking Dead?
Okay.
You were waiting for that to be my idea, or?
I figured out that someone playing over there. So.
Oh yeah, I got you. Well, how about we hit that? We can hit that one next. If Brad's on it or not.
It's a good looking weight screen you have.
What's that?
Weight screen for the moving machines.
Oh yeah, it is. It's cool, huh? Want to play?
Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
He was playing on his phone. And I go, what are you doing? He's playing playing an online game? Oh, I forgot you were right there. Playfield.
This is Playfield.
What's that? Oh yeah, this one is like super easy. What?
He doesn't know the box either. Yeah, it's like each one of those moves are on the left.
You just kind of wing it, huh?
Oh. Oh, yeah, no, so I use that to start the bolt.
Well, I had to start off the hard way, Jim. Oh, that was painful.
I say we go take him out.
Smoother. Like the little spring thing in the front. Yeah. Took it off and made a longer one. So it doesn't pop as much. Oh yeah. Covers the lane a little bit, but
Player 3.
Well, both started where you're supposed to start. Or should start. Start far.
Get to the tower right now. I say we go take him out. Man, he can keep coming.
That would be hilarious.
That's what we need.
Well, I was actually hitting up Jim about the start-off play. I started off rough, but he went right to the barn, as you're supposed to. However, when he flailed with his left leg to counterbalance his shots on the dead, it was actually a save. Figured I'd come over here and grab the microphone because it's going to be here for a minute. Show me the part that I missed.
Get every last one of them things.
However, I think it is important for Jim to log a good score so far on this. Seeing as Dennis, yes, I was able to put up a score that was worth posting today. So I was happy with that. Progress first. That would be that bonus shot that I was talking with Dennis about last night. catapults you from a cool 72 to a 250. Oh. And so Jim makes a rookie mistake and pummels the prison and drains straight down the middle. That was a rookie mistake. I'll call that a captain mistake. Great ball, Jim. Not bad for a ball one, I would say. On that large mystifying bonus, the bonus that you just hit, that one of these days I will trip on and find. But I'm just trying to fill space right now. Time. Do you have anything to add, Jim? Nothing to add? Well, put on a set of headphones here. And let's talk about Michael Oren's strategy here. Survival. They'll go either way.
Small screen.
It is a, yeah, it's fairly small.
Now he's in Riot, okay.
So, is Riot going to be the same point values that you're going to have, like having the barn? So you have the same opportunities. You got the 2 times playfield rolling.
Definitely a good mode during a multi-ball.
During a multi-ball.
Oh, there he goes.
Okay.
Oh, bloodbath. Nice.
So bloodbath. Right.
So you can start prison off of this.
Well, you want to start prison.
This will make Riot good. Yeah, you want to start prison.
You want to start prison. You want to make those shots while you're throwing ball saves too. Oh, it's
yeah.
on the delay.
It's delayed.
I love that. Just gotta make it something fast, because it may not take long. All right.
Steps up. Starts with prison mode. I want to stick a mode in with this. So let's see what it does.
Oh, so CC's.
Yeah, I was looking at it and it's just a little cockeyed. It's gone the wrong way.
Are you sure? You don't have a headache? You need an aspirin? Look straight. I'm just kidding. So I do have to say that was somewhat of a senior moment. And Jim tells me about indecision. Yeah, you've told me about indecision. You got to make a quick decision. Split second.
Life is, it's not there on you guys, it's there on you.
That one is really horsey.
See, now, if I was Jim, the shot I would have made at that very moment. I'm just kidding. Not bad, Jim. Here, come on back up here. You get the big screen. For the seniors, you get the big screen there so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so what's Michael actually need to do here to catch Jim? I mean, catch your score here.
Well, you know, any good bloodbath prison mode combo is gonna get you pretty close.
Not this time. So once again, I've got it.
This game is, you know,
It's brutal.
brutal.
I'm gonna come up and try to save.
You can do it.
Yes, I can. I know I can. I have to. So Jim, do I want to finish the? Is this the prison? What mode am I in?
You want to watch those targets over on the left for sure. Get the bloodbath. Nice save.
There's a bunch of points on that ramp right now.
We'll wait for that third light on the drop targets there. Oh, food. Oh no. Drop targets are everything and they're nothing.
What's that? Yes, I was. I went after food. So you go after food and
Players free.
take that chance, and down I go. I'm gonna have to try this again. So at this point in time, not being a commentary guy really on this game, and obviously with my score, not having enough prowess at this time on the game, it'd be nice if Dennis was here. He could draw something on the board, make it all seem a little bit better. Right now,
Ain't getting up after that shot.
watch Jim make his shots. In the open qualifying for the Captain's Challenge, we're live and open right now. From 12 to 9, Monday through Friday. 12 p.m. to 9 p.m.
I'll bet there's money walkers
Come
now.
in. Best game format. Top 6 out of 10 games you can play for a high score. Jim's leaving a mark tonight. Sure is. And we have some world top ranked players in the challenge.
Get your spot in traffic.
Man, that was terrible.
Oh.
Man, this is just a mess.
Jim playing so hard, he burned one of the scoring cameras out. His high score is yet a mystery right now.
Oh, this is just a mess.
So while they're searching for a signal on that camera, Jim is currently climbing the ladder at 465 million. So I'll be the audio scorekeeper for him right now. 487.
Oh, I ain't got all day.
We may have lost the battery on that, CC.
Will Walker Multiball.
Well, Dennis, we hope to see you here soon. See you in 20, 40 minutes ago. No problem.
Great game.
Wow, and here we go. The ACE strikes again. You better take your picture, Jim.
You match. Play again.
Check the.
Yeah, 10 million over 7.
529.
Go again.
So, later.
Yeah.
Okay, we will be right back with you.
We'll play again.
Yeah. I want to fix this. I don't know which one it is, but I got to track it from here. One of our signals went out.
Oh, for the scoreboard?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the battery.
This one right here.
That's all right. It's the transmitter. Hey, Cece? You never changed the batteries, right? No. Okay. Well, yeah, that's why I have like 12 batteries. So when we do a new screen, you can just, change batteries. It's all right. I got it.
You chose just the one?
Well, yeah, the other ones seem to be okay right now.
They're the bigger batteries too.
Well, usually you do a screen.
I run them until they run out.
Which is fine. So we're gonna go again. Jim gonna play again too? Do it again.
There's 2 games. I already.
Okay. Are there?
There's
sir. There's 3 in here. Yep, great. Good game, sir.
Take a photo. Everybody take a photo.
Oh, you didn't take a photo.
Hey, be careful.
Okay, so
Man, this was just a mess. Dead features only. You need antibiotics. Take them out. Got some guts.
oh yeah, right. That's right. When you lose it, you pop it. That's when it starts. Right.
Player 2.
I used to walk around anyway. I didn't realize a lady got there.
Hi, Dennis. Good to see you, man.
Come on, get up on your feet.
Punished for doing the right thing. That is a perfect way of putting it. I got punished for doing the correct thing.
Player 3. Sick. The only way through is that door.
Hello, Internet. Dennis. Dennis has arrived and is here to talk some pinball. That we just saw there is a SDTM drain by Jim, unfortunately, straight down the middle. But that's okay. That's okay. So I'm just trying to get set up here, learn my zigs from my side. Let's see how Michael Owen's doing here.
Got some guts.
And so he's, one of the things I always look for in this game, just like a lot of games, is extra ball. There's different settings for this on this particular game. He needs 15 walker kills to light extra ball. So far he has 6. And if you see these white circles flickering around the playfield, those are there for walker kills. So when he gets those, he's going to try and get towards 15, which will light extra ball for him, which will be, of course, a big plus. So I'm on a little delay now. Yeah, okay. Jonathan or Shane, if you're out there, why am I on a little delay? Maybe you guys know. Ooh, let's see here. Shane and Jonathan, I'm going to give you some shout-outs to ask you some questions. I'll probably put them in the houseball stream. So first is, why is there a delay?
Not quite as much. A little bit, but almost. Yeah, not quite as much.
It lets go. Yeah, this is very interesting. So, yeah, this is there's a couple things you know, that I learned from my old pinball guru, Thomas Law, and actually a bunch of the people, especially including Jimmy Crow. Actually his name's Jimmy Crow, back in Austin, Texas, where there's a couple spots in this game where the ball is held by a magnet. And if you're not careful, it slings the ball in kind of a random direction, and that can be very punishing. You know, there's a way out of it, and the way out of it that Chris just successfully performed on the giant well walker is to release the ball by hitting both flippers. If you release the ball by hitting both flippers, it comes down before the game has an opportunity to sling it out. And the safest thing to do, especially if you're up top, is to first perform the Jimmy Shimmy. That's right. So when the ball is in front of the prison on top of the magnet there, you can start shimmying the machine from side to side a little, which shimmies the ball from side to side a little, which is the Jimmy Shimmy. And then you hit both buttons and release the ball and let it go to safety. Now, Chris, just a little while ago, he had the ball not on that magnet, but in front of the well walker. And he's like, hey, you know what? I don't really want to deal with having the well walker magnet sling it in some haphazard way. So he just, you know, he hit both flipper buttons and the ball came out safely. So that was a very good play on his part. So very good. So let's see. That's a key dead bounce right there, by the way. I'm not drawing on the screen yet, but when I will, I'll diagram it. And again, that's something my good friend Thomas Law. It's the first dead bounce I ever made in all of pinball, was when that ball comes down out of those pop bumpers, letting it bounce off the left flipper and gently go over to the right. See, there's another nice dead bounce with a little nudge he made there. Trying to figure out if I'm still on a delay or not here. No, I think maybe my delay is gone. I was on a delay, but I'm not anymore, I think. I think this is... No, I'm no longer on a delay. Thank you, Jonathan. Somehow Jonathan remotely has made the delay go away, and that's the sort of technical wizardry that he has, you know, and we benefit from a lot of technical wizardry of both Jonathan and Shane helping me along here. Yeah, what's it all looks good to me. What's the latest? What?
Head start.
We gotta decide what we need.
Did you want the drawing part over here?
I did. I was going to put it over here, and I couldn't figure out where to click first. And Jonathan says it's in the Google Doc, and he is no doubt correct, as he almost always is. But I remember I totally remember what it looks like, but I totally don't remember what it looks like. We're going to go to the Google Doc.
Yeah, I thought it was just a click of something.
I know what the menu looks like. The menu comes down from up here somewhere, and,
okay.
but it's none of those things. So I don't know what to think about it. But Jonathan's even put screenshots of Google Doc, so you can open that up. In the meantime, I'm not paying attention to what Jim's doing. He's got a lot of points. Where's he in Internet? Is he in Bloodbath, or is he in? Yeah, he's in. I don't know. Looks kind of like a Bloodbath.
Do you have the Google Docs on your phone?
I'm about to bring it up here. Let's see.
Okay.
I got excited by watching the pinball instead of looking at it.
You had a little.
Captain Stream Notes. Okay. Oh, you links shortcut keys. I have to. It's right click on scene. It's right click on that. I always left click. No, it's not doing anything.
Over here?
Oh yeah, window projector. Yeah. Oh yeah. Awesome. Yep. Oh baby.
There you go.
Then, oh, thank you so much. That's awesome. Yeah, Cece comes in and saves the day with the help of Jonathan's excellent instruction. Thank you both for. Okay. Yeah, and unfortunately, I haven't been paying attention to this great game of pinball here. I'm thinking he's. I should be able to tell what Multiball is in, but the internet knows. Am I looking at the chat chain? Well, do I ever look at the chat? And the answer is no. Technology, right-click on the main view. Yeah, right-click on the main view, exactly. Thank you. We got it. Thank you, Shane. And now I can draw. Whoa, that was a very nice little statement. We are in business. Or business. Okay, he was in prison and tunnel, and, it seemed pretty good. Got an extra ball. Yeah, and the nice thing, I think of it as there sort of being three main multi-balls that you can, move towards at any time, and they are Well Walker multi-ball, Prison multi-ball, and Bloodbath multi-ball. Now, you can do any pair of them at once except Well Walker and Prison. So that's something important to know about stacking. And in that instance, he was in Prison multi-ball, and then when you're in any of these multi-balls, you can still be in a mode. In fact, you can start a mode in the middle of the mode, and you might have heard early on in multi-ball, you might have heard dead features are lit, and that meant that he was able to start the tunnel mode by shooting the tunnel shot. So anyway, okay. So let's see what he's trying to do here. Let's really take a more careful look. So he's heading towards, okay, so you had Bloodbath lit here, and you get that by basically kind of clearing this 3 times, but you have to time it correctly. So you do that there. That was pretty interesting. So, good. Oh yeah, that's a good skill shot. See if he takes the dead bounce here out of the shoot. He's just shading channel to try and get extra pops. Yeah, he didn't really have an opportunity for dead bounce, but he played it excellently. So he just shot the right ramp for Fish Tank, and that lets him shoot with a little gun, one of these things, and anything. So there, he's there, you see he sort of did his version of the Jimmy Shimmy. Instead of letting the ball go crazy, he's like, oh, I'm going to flip and make it release right away. Again, he was in ball save, so it's not as important there as it is when you're getting started in the game. But in any case, he went into prison multi-ball, and that's the multi-ball he's in right now. And, you know, we'll see what he can do with it. There's no add-a-ball to this, which is a little strange in my eye, but there's just no add-a-ball. And the objective in prison multi-ball, and again, it looks like he's in arena mode as well. So right now he's in arena mode, but he's also in prison multi-ball. Arena mode, he's going to want to keep shooting this, and then there's some other objectives. But in the prison multi-ball, what he was trying to do, which he failed to do, is hit prison, any lit shot, prison, any lit shot, and then continue that process. And then when I say any lit shot, he can actually spot a lit shot with the prison as well. Okay, so that's what was going on there. So let's see what Chris is doing here. Oh, he's got 13 million. He would like more million. Yeah, and even though I didn't see the beginning of his game, luckily the lighting on the game is sort of illustrative enough to let me know what's going on. The fact that these are lit blue means that he's working his way towards prison multi-ball. You know, so at the start of the game, he wants to hit prison twice. You know, and then the ball was grabbed for a second and flung, and then at that point, he needs to shoot all 5 shots once, and they're all lit blue, and then shoot the barn 2 more times afterwards to start prison multi-ball. Now he came in, you know, that save. Oh man, damn it! Such a nice save, and then it got away from him. It looked so good. But anyway, he was on his way to prison multi-ball, and it fell short. So, wow, that kind of was a shame. Okay, now we see that Jim has Bloodbath lit here, so that means he needs to clear these drops and go into Bloodbath multi-ball, which is my favorite multi-ball of the 3 main multi-balls in the game. And you see, he just goes right away. He's got ball save on, which is a great opportunity, but even if he didn't, he'd be going for this. And sure enough, he cleared the targets, and he started Bloodbath. Now, Bloodbath is a 2-ball multi-ball with a very long ball save. The longest ball save in the game is the beginning of Bloodbath multi-ball. You know, various things are lit for stuff, but something very important with Bloodbath is that clearing the drops during Bloodbath gives you an add-a-ball. And then doing it again gives you a second add-a-ball. Okay, so that's really, really important to do. And then also you can do things like start Well Walker or prison multi-ball during Bloodbath. So I'm not quite sure if he got it in time or not, but he started Well Walker either just after or still during Bloodbath multi-ball. So that's really, really cool. That's you know, because again, when he starts Well Walker, I think it spits out another ball and gives him a new ball save. But anyway, a lot of people misunderstand the Well Walker multi-ball, but in the Well Walker multi-ball, you're supposed to hit a bunch of switches and then hit the Well Walker. Okay, and you can sort of tell right there, this was blinking, and that meant he had hit enough switches to hit the Well Walker, and then he hit it. And then it was off, and now it's blinking again, which means he's hit enough switches, so he wants the collected jackpot by hitting the Well Walker. It's still blinking, so he still has a Well Walker jackpot available, and now his Well Walker's over. Okay, but that's the way Well Walker multi-ball works. It's a bunch of, in fact, I'll tell you what the default settings are, which I think this game is on. 25 switches, then hit him, then 40 switches, then hit him, then 55 switches, then hit him, etc. So that's what you're trying to do in the Well Walker multi-ball. And as I was saying, in the Bloodbath multi-ball, in contrast, you get add-a-balls by clearing these, and you get jackpots by clearing these, and you get a super jackpot by clearing them a 3rd time. You can only get 2 add-a-balls, but I'm saying that like only 2 add-a-balls isn't a big deal. It's a huge deal, especially considering how long the original ball saving well in Bloodbath is, and the ball save you get with the other one. That was a death bounce. It's similar to a dead bounce, but it's when you let it just hit the tip of the flipper and go down the middle of the drain instead of saving the ball. But that was pretty good there. Yeah. But that was like a good example of stacking multi-balls, which is really something you want to do. And again, you cannot stack prison with Well Walker. And again, you qualify Well Walker by just bashing Well Walker a bunch of times. But you can stack Bloodbath with either Well Walker or prison multi-ball, which is exactly what we saw there. We saw Bloodbath, and then either just after or during, he started Well Walker. Move machine, okay. Ooh, we're headed over to Dialed In. Wow, this is interesting because what? Who? Yeah. So we're headed over to Dialed In, which is pretty interesting because we've been talking about streaming this tomorrow, but here we are. We're going to stream it today. Let's see if we can go to the commentator cam. Oh, commentator does. Hello, Internet. It's me, Dennis. With me, not in person, but electronically through both my phone and the chat, are Shane and Jonathan. Also helped me out very much. Thank you very much. And CC's across the room. She got this whole thing going and got it doing the things that we were trying to get it to do because she's great like that. And there it is. So they're moving the rig. They're moving the rig over to Dialed In. Dialed In is a Jersey Jack pinball machine. Absolutely fantastic. Themed on cell phone. Themed on a cell phone and a bunch of disasters that take place. And it's more or less, I play to try and, sort of avert the disasters and or minimize the damage from them. But some people play the other way. But we'll see, we'll see what the experts do as we see. Hopefully all three of Michael and Chris and Jim will play again. So yeah, we're just setting up the rig, and that was a really interesting dive into Walking Dead. We showed a lot of different stuff. Oh, one thing, maybe later on, I'll if I get Jim over here, I'll ask him about it. There's a bunch of different ways to play, and one of the ways that I try to play is I try and go for Horde. And I can, maybe we'll talk about this on some future stream, and I can tell from the way he was playing that that was not his primary objective whatsoever. Clearly, I'm certain he wasn't. And you saw he got some astronomical scores, more than double my high score for the month so far, for example. So, yeah, maybe later on I'll come over and we'll ask him, how he did it and what he thinks about the various strategies available for Walking Dead. But in the meantime, we're setting up over at Dialed In, and we're going to take a little look at that. And I've been studying this a little bit lately because it's one of the monthly games, and I'm definitely not an expert yet, but there's a few things I understand that we'll talk about, and we'll see what they can do with it. Yeah. Actually, Johnny Monaco was in here the other day, and he just went on fire with the thing. He was really lighting it up. He was like, "Okay, I did pretty well. I got like 1.5 million, then I got 2 million, then I got 2.5 million." I mean, so he was really doing well. So that's great. I don't think I've ever really blown up Dialed In too much myself, but I think I have. I'm gradually developing a greater understanding of the rules, and Dialed In is definitely one of these games where if you develop a good understanding of the rules, you can really set yourself up to score a lot higher than if you just kind of, I don't know what to do. I'll shoot. Should I try? Looks like the rig might be ready over there, so I'll go to all main cams. There we are. Oh, looks fantastic. Yeah, very good. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, so here it is. Here's Dialed In. There you go. It's freaking beautiful. It's a Jersey Jack pinball. You might think that that sound that you hear in the background is actually Dialed In, but it's not, actually. That's Fireball. You can't see it, but we have to better play. Fireball over here, hopefully doing very well. But, here they are. Oh, Chris has got his little quarters there and a bottle of water. Yeah, Dialed In. So here it is. You can already see some of the things going on. So first of all, there's a skill shot, and these lights here. If you do register a skill shot by plunging, so it drops right in here, you get whatever award is lit when it drops in. These are awards. Okay. Hold spider bonus, big points, yada yada yada. So that's that's a thing. And then the other most important feature of the game, I would say, is the phone. The phone is how you start modes and start multiplayer. So anyway, that's okay. That's okay. He's gonna get a little ball save here. And let's see what he does. So hitting this guy, this is the QED guy. Okay, the Quantum Electric Department worker. And hitting him once lit the phone to start a mode for Michael. So that's why he did that. And he drained it first during ball save in the attempt to do that, but that was absolutely the right thing to do. Then he went and made a very good shot and lit the phone. So now he's trying to shoot the phone to start his first mode. On here are displayed 4 modes that he might be starting. And in fact, it's a little hard to see, but which one of those 4 is actually selected is moving as he flips. And he started Sinkhole and died right away. Okay, but even in that short period, we saw what it takes to start a mode, and that is hit QED guy once, and then shoot the phone. So
Okay, so Jim.
Yeah, he did that.
So really,
let's listen to what they have to say.
I want a short plunge into my first big bang. Correct? I mean, that's what any self-respecting dialed in, you want to get to that big bang.
It starts off, huh?
No, it starts
Kickback
on.
does start off.
No, it's the kickback. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Jim's talking about this. The kickback starts off. Yeah, that's very. It's a good place to drain. So Chris is actually saying he wants to fire away at this big bang to start, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But indeed, big bangs are really important. In addition, so he hit QED, so he lit the phone. In addition, the big bang changes color the more times you hit it. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on the big bang color. There it is. Okay, so he started mode. Which mode? He started the EMP Strike. This is considered the worst mode by everyone, and you're supposed to shoot the theater. I do not have all the modes memorized by any stretch of the imagination, but the nice thing about Dialed In is on the screen it'll tell you, what you're supposed to do, and it'll speak. It'll tell you, out loud what you're supposed to do. So right now he's supposed to shoot theater, and that's what he's doing, so that's a good thing. But everyone hates EMP. I think it's maybe dangerous and/or no points. One of the problems with that theater, which he just shot in the middle, is that there's a magnet here, and sometimes the magnet, when you shoot it there, grabs it and throws it around, and there's no jimmy shimmy out of this one, as I sometimes like to say. Okay, so Chris got some stuff going on. He definitely got some points in the mode. And now let's see what Jim's going to do off the start here. He hasn't played one in a year, so that's okay. So boy, I've never done this. I've never actually short plunged just to start my big bangs, but that makes sense. Of course he didn't get it, so Yeah, you can play very differently depending on what you're trying to do. These guys aren't competing against each other so much as they're trying to put up a big score, for the month. So this is like a, go for everything type play. Okay, so Jim hit QED guy, and he hit it in the phone, and he started Whirlwind. And again, it tells you shoot the left ramp, and it lights up for you. Okay, so that's what he's going to try and do. He's going to try and make shots. And then, the shots are worth points, and in most of the modes, the shots go up and up and up as you shoot them. And then if you shoot enough of them, you complete the mode, which has an advantage that I'll explain in a moment. Yeah, so that's an interesting hole the ball just went in. We'll come back to that in a bit. One of the things I didn't realize is sometimes I'm talking over them. I'd actually be very interested to hear what they have to say, but I don't know if I have it. I can probably turn their chat up in my ear, but what they're saying is worth listening. So you can see this is still a whirlwind shot. The lid arrow's moving around, and he's shot a couple. He's supposed to keep shooting. Whirlwind. And you can see it says it right here on the screen, and it tells you that his shot value is going up. Not to get too complicated here what's going on, but you just saw maybe a hurry up on the screen, and the left and right in lanes, light hurry ups, I think, at the opposite lanes. So that's what that was.
Is there a way to change the color of your markers?
There is, yeah.
The white just isn't seen that well.
CC doesn't like them. Let's see.
Me and Hillary were talking about
what's
that.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, actually, yeah. Jonathan set this up. Otherwise, there wouldn't be.
That's fine.
Okay.
Anything but that white. The white just blended in.
Oh, I think I just changed it again. Okay. Maybe the red's good for this. Yeah, Jonathan actually set it up so we can change it depending on what machine we're on.
Cool.
Because on some of the machines, the white is by far the best, and then on others, I probably wouldn't use blue here, or something like this. So yeah, that was really cool that he was able to do that. I
love it. You guys did a great job with all this.
For me, I just sat here. It's really Jonathan and Shane that are the technical masters behind this stuff. I guess I made some broken glass for the tilt or something.
Dennis is the talent.
I don't know if I'm the talent either, but
Shane and Jonathan are the masterminds behind it.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely true. I'm not sure about me being the talent, but they're definitely the masterminds.
You are the talent.
Yeah.
You are the man on the mic.
Well, I am at the moment anyway. Thank you very much. That's kind of you to say. So I apologize a little bit to Michael and the audience for talking over his interesting ball. He had a lot going on. He was in He was in this mode where he actually got his left flipper disabled for a little while.
You know,
Someone's going to do that again.
He's already got
he's second,
99
right?
points on this game.
Yeah, that's right. So Michael has already got just under 2 million on this game, which is the second highest score of the month so far. On this game, you know, and you know, that guy can shoot. He's a good ramp shooter, and he's good at a lot of things. But he probably knows what he's doing.
Johnny Monica has the high score at 2.5 million.
Yeah, we were just talking earlier in the stream here tonight about how he came in and he was like, he was loving it. He was just like blowing it up and blowing it up and blowing it up like more and more and more game after game.
Wow.
The other night, so that's pretty cool. Good for him. Hey, Johnny, if you're out there. Yeah, so I'm sorry, Michael, I've sort of slighted your game here. You're actually doing quite a lot. You saw a bunch of emojis all over the screen. That was because he was in emoji mode. And emoji mode is one of the Bob's modes. You like the Bob's modes and the left kickback by shooting these Bob stand-ups here. Okay, so that's what he did. And those Bob modes stack with your ordinary modes like Eruption and other phone modes. So he's in Eruption right now because he lit the phone and shot the phone. He's in Eruption. And then also again, wow, yeah, actually Michael's doing a ton of great stuff here that I should be explaining. But he also has Multiball lit because he locked it all. And on top of that, he did so well in a previous mode that he lit SIM card here, and he just shot the ball in that teeny little hole that you can't even see there, and got a SIM card, and that's going to make all his points, mode points for the rest of the game worth more. And he's actually done so well in 2 modes that he still has another SIM card lit. So so he's doing really well. So he just started Multiball by shooting the phone after locking the ball. And I mean, he's really in great shape. He wants another SIM card, and look at all these jackpots. Yeah, so he's really tearing it up. Actually, he's really putting in a great performance. He's got a lot already. Plus, he's gotten the SIM card. Plus, right now, this other SIM card is lit, which is like he's sort of laying the foundation for a truly huge score. He got the add-a-ball here by shooting the phone. I forget. Yeah, sorry about that feed there. But he got the add-a-ball by shooting a phone. I think he like, I don't remember what it is. Do you like shoot a bunch? Do you shoot 3 ramps? You might need a battery over there, but you might light add-a-ball by shooting both ramps or something. Yeah, but there's a way to get an add-a-ball at the phone, which is exactly what he did. So he's playing great here, and he really knows what he's doing. It's funny, actually. This kind of demonstrates how good the screen is. It shows you what's going on, even when the main screen goes off. So he actually did another extremely important thing. I mean, he's actually covering a lot of really important things in the game. There's a feature called Big Bang, which is why Chris and Jim both short plunge to start their games. There's a target that you hit a bunch of times to light Big Bang, and then when Big Bang is lit, which is a different target, and you shoot that, it finishes like whatever you're in. So he hit Big Bang and Multiball, and boy, oh boy, did he get a ton of points. Because it gives him like if he was in a mode, it finished the mode for him, and in Multiball, it gives him like all the jackpots and stuff. So, I mean, he's really tearing it up. So great job here, Michael, really showcasing some of, like almost all of the biggest features in the game here just on the second ball alone. So really good. Yeah, I don't know what's, sorry about that feed, but it is kind of neat. Like this lets you know that actually, yeah, you can really see a lot of it here on the screen. Like even there when he drained, yeah, look at that bonus. Even there when he drained, I saw phone is charged here, and that means the mode is lit. So this is really, this game in particular and a lot of the Jersey Jack games are very instructive. Very instructive. It lets you know what you're supposed to be doing, which is nice. So yeah, great ball, Mikey. You really covered a lot. I don't think you got that second SIM card, but nonetheless, like any SIM cards is so much more than none, and then more is less than some. Just you might want to write that down. I don't know if that'll come up again. Anyway, so yeah, Cece's over there, and she's straightening out the stream there, and yeah, I'm glad there's people watching up there now. Oh yeah, and Jonathan, thank you in the chat. He was explaining that EMP mode, which was the least desirable mode that I think we saw Chris in. And it turns on all the magnets on the playfield and just goes everything crazy. Or no, that was Michael. So we're still kind of working on the batteries and stuff. Chris is gonna play anyway. He wants to play pinball. And, so So anyway, we can see from we can just infer from the screen what's going on. Oh, hi-oh! I don't know. CC's magic, I guess she did that. So anyway, Chris is back to the point, and he just hit. He hit QED guy, and that lit the phone. And then he shot Bob, so he started this Bob mode. Oh, this is a fun one. This is a it's like a scratcher ticket. So he's actually supposed to, as he's shooting, occasionally wave his hand in front of him, and that like scratches stuff off the ticket, which is super hilarious because there's a camera. There's a camera in the game, and it takes your picture various times during the game, and it allows you to do things like wave your hand in front of the camera and get points for scratching off a virtual scratch-off lottery ticket in the process. Okay, so that's cool. Yeah, gosh, but there's really a lot of features in this game. I'm probably going through them too quickly, but he's actually done enough drone action to write a drone collectible here at the theater. And then also on the phone, that he has incoming call. He's got multi-ball there too. These guys do everything. So there, he just big banged. So if he was in a mode, it finished the mode for him. I think it maybe got him out of crazy lottery frenzy and didn't do much for him. But the Big Bang is always 50,000 points to start. I think it's like 60,000. And actually, yeah, we didn't get to see it because the camera went out. But the way Michael and Chris both lit that is they hit this target enough times right here, and then eventually Big Bang lit back here. And then shooting that's like a magic everything button or something like that. So I was trying for that. Oh, that was interesting, kind of. Yeah, but Chris used the ball save here, which again he had lit by clearing Bob. He just cleared Bob again, which relit it. See? So it wasn't lit when I was drawing on it, and then he just finished Bob again, so I relit it, so that's good. So let's see what's going on here. Just gotta. So I'm a little confused about if he's in a mode or what, but this is definitely lit for multi-ball. Once you have multi-ball lit, you can't start a mode, but when you're in a mode, you can start multi-ball. And the reason you can't start a mode is because, well, the phone's lit for multi-ball instead. We didn't really talk about how to get to multi-ball or how to activate multi-ball, but there's a lock lit sometimes, and you shoot that lock either here or sometimes here. And then if it's not lit, you can light it by shooting both ramps. And it gets a little harder and harder, but that's the gist of it. So yeah, this main multi-ball here is called Under Attack Multi-Ball. And you can see it saying shoot arrows for jackpot, shoot under the theater. You know, it's kind of telling you what to do. So. And again, like a lot of the other features are running simultaneously with this stuff. Like for example, he went through an in lane and he shot the, oh, see this? His flipper went crazy. That wasn't him, that was the machine. Because what happened was this, you know, this thing was under attack, and then it actually hit his flipper and incapacitated or made his flipper jiggle. And that was why he drained. So basically, the attackers won, and Chris, the defender, he lost. You can see here lock is lit. This is a side ramp. It's a little hard to see from above, but that's going to activate his multi-ball. So he might even intentionally hold off. Oh, he's gone. He might even intentionally hold off because he wants to hit QED guy to light the phone so he can start a mode first, and then when he locks, it'll light the phone for multi-ball. Okay, so he wants to shoot the phone to start a mode. And actually, you saw him flipping there. He was picking. So as you flip, which of the active modes you're going to get changes. For those of you who play Lord of the Rings, something very similar happens where you choose your mode by flipping back and forth. He was doing exactly that because there's one of the modes that was available to him that he preferred over the others. Yeah, a lot of people don't do that, and sometimes you just hit the phone on the fly, but he was like, actually, no, I have the ball in control. I'm going to flip a few times until it's to the point where once I do flip, it's going to light the proper mode. And you can see here, this is Michael again. We can't see him because he's gone, but Michael has the phone lit from last time, so that stays lit. He lit that. He did the work last time to light the phone so the mode's ready, so that's still lit. And then he's like, I think right now when these trains are lit, yeah, you saw he just shot train 2 and train 1, and that lit lock. Okay, so at the beginning of the game, either it's lit or you need one ramp or something. And then throughout the game, if lock isn't lit, you got to shoot both ramps and it lights lock. And then like later on, you got to shoot them in combo. or multiple times and stuff like that. But that's how you relight your lock. And lighting, and then once you score the lock, that lights this for multi-ball. But again, he just started a mode instead. He started Alien Invasion. So shoot the roving aerial. Shoot the roving arrow. We'll try to do. You know, one thing, I don't know if he got the second SIM card last time or not, but, you know, when we left him, last time we saw him, he had SIM card lit here, and it's not lit now, and that's because that's the default setting for the game, that, you know, he earned the opportunity to collect the SIM card by doing awesome in a mode. But once it's ball drained, man, that SIM card opportunity is gone, so, sorry, man. But, again, he's accomplished something that, you know, none of the other players here in the game so far have done, and that is he got a SIM card. And that means that, for example, these Alien Invasion points are all, like, I think doubled for the first one. They're all his mode points for the entire rest of the game are multiplied because he got that first SIM card, and if he's gotten the second one, they would have multiplied even more. And that's really, like, such a key aspect of the game. Oh, that's a brutal double drain. Sorry, Michael, but he did really well on the game. And again, he did the key aspect as early as he could in the game. He actually collected a SIM card, and it makes a huge difference. So even though he's disappointed to double drain on the multi-ball, that was really a great game by Michael.
That's pretty interesting.
So yeah, we don't have the porthole cam here. You know, actually, I think this is, okay, here we go. No, okay, yeah, and Chris, yeah, okay. And then Flippy. Should draw a pirate hat on him, huh? He doesn't actually have a pirate hat, but we can pretend. There you go. Yeah, so we're fine. We don't need the player cam because we got this. Okay, so again, sorry for that distraction. He has phone lit. You know, multi-ball isn't ready, which I can tell because train 1 and train 2 are lit green. But he just started a mode, Meteor Storm. Okay, so he's supposed to shoot the lit stand-ups. So here, like, the value isn't that high for them. It's only 7,000, but the idea is you can light more. And you can imagine a mode like this where you're supposed to shoot all these lit stand-ups. It would be really great in multi-ball, but he's not really near multi-ball. There's also, like, a drone multi-ball, and there's also a quick multi-ball. And quick multi-ball is actually the 3rd time you complete Bob and shoot this hallway. But I don't think that, oh my gosh, he finished the mode and got a SIM card. Good, oh, there you go. So again, this is way more valuable at the beginning, but he finally did one of the major things in the game, which was just collect the SIM card. And now if he has one game, all the mode points for the rest of the game are multiplied. Okay, so this time actually, so he shot Crazy Bob's here and he got bonus X. And Jonathan was explaining to me the way this worked the other day. First time you shoot it, it gives you a mode, like we saw emoji overload, for example, earlier. Second time, it gives you bonus X. Third time, it gives you quick multi-ball. So if he finishes this Bob, this arrow will light in a new color and do quick multi-ball. So again, he's lit for mode because he hit QED guy enough. Okay, and he's locked the ball and maybe, yeah, I think maybe, like, you know, I think he already did under attack multi-ball, so he needs to lock 2 balls now for under attack multi-ball. If I remember correctly, maybe his first under attack multi-ball was a 2-ball multi-ball because he only had to lock 1 to start it. But now he's going to have to lock 2 to start it, and again, he's got to do it by shooting the green arrows again. He just shot 1, he's got to shoot the other. And then the second under attack multi-ball, since he locked 2 balls, it's going to be 3, and that's the way it progresses. Okay, so you have to lock more and more, but then the multi-ball is more rewarding because it gives you more and more balls to start. All right, so he's in Whirlwind, and it's just telling him to shoot the left right. So we should try and do that. So yeah, he just said Crazy Bobs. I believe this is lit for quick multi-ball, if I understand correctly. But I think during a mode, shooting this extends your timer for the mode. So the modes are on timers, and I'm pretty sure shooting this extends your time. In fact, I think you can see the timer on the screen. I think he was down to like 23 seconds, about 5 seconds. But yeah, he has lock lit, so this would probably light the phone for multi-ball. So he really wants that, but you know, it's not that easy to present the ball to the upper right flipper, and that's why they were short plunging. Both Chris and Jim, we saw them short plunging to try and get a shot at this upper right flipper. They were trying to hit Big Bang, but it's the same situation. So sure enough, he hit he shot this thing, and it was the third time in the game he has spelled Bob and shot it. So now he's trying to do monkey wrench multi-ball. It's hard to see, but there's a monkey up here. This is Betty. Internet, say hello to Betty. And Betty is actually lifting a wrench up and down that blocks this off and doesn't. And he's going to get a jackpot. I think the screen froze, but he's going to get a jackpot if he gets the ball past Betty, who is raising and lowering her monkey wrench to try and throw the proverbial monkey wrench into the works and prevent him from getting multi-ball. And that's what's going on. So, you know, we've lost all the cameras, but probably my verbal description of what I imagine is happening is going to be just as good. So it's going to be like this. So this is going to be the play field, and then there's like a shooter lane, and there's pop bumpers up here, and ramps. Yeah. And then here was a monkey. Yeah, this was the monkey. So, yeah, Cece's here, so she's probably going to remedy this stuff. But we can see the screen. We can see the screen, which is pretty darn good. And yeah, I don't know what just happened. These just went out. These two just went out. Yeah, they just went out. See, this is all the way across the room, but yeah, I don't know how any of this works. Yeah. Oh, Jonathan thinks there's different quick multi-balls. I didn't know that. I thought it was always monkey wrench, but you know, Jonathan is a wealth of knowledge. So there you go. But yeah. Anyway, I mean, there's pinball here, and there's balls, and then one of the people is a player, and they're playing right here like this. And it's like flippy, 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 dead bounce, flippy, 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 dead bounce, flippy, flippy. You know, so that's basically what's going on. It's not really missing anything. So here we have an alien invasion again. Shoot the roving arrow. You can see it starts on the left ramp. And then it's going to move, maybe to the theater, I can't remember. And then after that, I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the right ramp. And then it's a pretty good value, you know, so it's pretty good value for this. And then, of course, you know, if, now that Chris has a SIM card, in fact, you can tell it's Chris because he's in the pirate hat. So, yeah. And again, all these are multiplied because he got a SIM card earlier. So all those points are more than it says there because we got that earlier. So let's see here. Yeah, this is these are coins over here. They're actually virtual. Oh, and he started multi-ball. So he did that, of course. So, you know, he locked a second ball by shooting the right ramp. Okay, and then that lit the phone for multi-ball. So he shot the ball for multi-ball, and now he's in multi-ball. And as you can see, it's a 3-ball multi-ball. Again, why is it 3 balls? It's 3 balls because this is his second multi-ball. His second under attack multi-ball, I should say, of the game. And he had to lock 2 balls to get it, so it's a 3-ball multi-ball. So as you can see, various things are flashing, and he's trying to make the balls go through the flashing objectives to achieve jackpots. And I think he got a hurry up. Again, you'll remember these in-lanes get lit for the hurry up. So when you go down either in-lane, I think it lights the opposite ramp for a hurry up. And you may not have seen it, but I can tell from what Chris just said that magnet worked in his favor, which is nice. So he's got red arrows for jackpot. Oh, shoots side ramp for the double jackpot. So that's, again, you have to shoot that off the upper flipper, and it's like, whoop. It's a difficult shot. But, you know, I mean, of course, very good player, so he can do it. So yeah, kilowatt bonus earned, that's something. I can't remember what, but it will come to me. Yeah, so anyways, you can hear that he's playing pinball. And you can hear that because the microphone's still working. Okay, so it said phone is charged, so that means he's ready for mode. And then he hit Crazy Bomb. Or, I'm sorry, he hit Big Bang. Okay, so again, when he hit that Big Bang, it gave him all the jackpots or mode shots that are available to collect by. And again, he did that by hitting Big Bang, the side Big Bang target enough times to light Big Bang, and then hitting it up here. The first time he lit Big Bang, it took like 3 or 4 shots. The second time, it took 1 more. The next time, it takes 1 more, and then the maximum is 6. The most times you ever have to shoot this side shot. Hey, how about that? I was actually in the right place. The most times you ever have to shoot this side shot to light Big Bang back here is 6. And then similarly, you know, we've talked about lighting the modes, and again, you can see that he has a mode lit here. You have to hit QED guide differing number of times to light the mode. So the first time is 1, the second time is 2, the third time is 3, but it's never more than 4, actually. So after your 4th mode, you only have to hit QED guide 4 times to light mode of the phone, and after so many Big Bangs, you only have to hit Big Bang at most 6 times to light Big Bang. And that's probably adjustable in the settings, but that's what we have right now. So again, he's when that says ball one lock, that's still under attack multi-ball that he's working his way back towards. So good for him. And then you can see that these are lit. And by this point, he may have to shoot them in combo to actually light each lock, and then he has to like lock 3 balls, I believe. So anyway, that's what's going on there. Yeah, you can see train 1 is lit back again because it didn't give him credit, so he didn't lock a ball. Or he didn't light a lock, I'm sorry. He didn't light a lock because he didn't finish the combo. So it becomes very difficult to get your 3rd under attack multi-ball and beyond. And that was a sad dream. So, you know, I mean, that was killer. And, I mean, obviously he did a ton of amazing stuff. Super long ball, 3 got an extra ball. And then, but if you look really closely, you see that that Michael absolutely murdered him. I mean, I don't know if we can quite see the scores here, but Michael's score is, you know, got like a whole extra digit. Might be about double Chris's. And it's not that Chris didn't have an awesome ball. It's that Michael just really went crazy. But not only that, Michael was very potent in what he was doing. In that he got that SIM card lit on ball 2. And like that's just a huge deal, and then he was just blowing up the modes, and that gives you kind of an indication. I think Michael's game was much, I would say it was much shorter than Chris's, but you know, he really blew it up. So Michael, yeah, oh okay, no, it's a lot closer than I said. Okay, Michael only got 1 million, and Captain almost got 900,000. So it's not nearly as bad as I said, but no, it's really there's a lot to be said.
And right about the eyeball, it whipped back up. It was so weird. It floated there for like a millisecond. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah,
Some good stories here.
I was like, I gotta watch that again.
I apologize.
Did you change this one?
Okay, they're talking about the camera, so I'll talk over them. I apologize when I talk over them. I can hear what they're saying, but sometimes it's not loud enough. And I know from listening to a previous stream, a lot of times what the players are saying is more interesting than what the commentators are saying. So I apologize if there's some instances where I've been talking over them. I'm going to try and listen and bow out as soon as I can. But yeah, I mean, boy, just in that game, even though that sometimes the screen was off, they really highlighted a lot of amazing things about the game. They highlighted Big Bang, which you light there and shoot there and does a ton of things. They highlighted, of course, hitting QED guy and starting the modes. They highlighted locking a ball, which sometimes you can do here, but a lot of times you can only do here. Locking a ball and hitting the phone to start multi-ball. And of course you can start, not of course, but you can start a mode and then a multi-ball, but you can't start multi-ball then a mode. Okay, and then they highlight add a ball, which I'm going to check back on by doing multi-ball by hitting the phone. We saw the 3rd shot to a lit Bob's, again, clearing these targets, both lights this left out lane kickback and the Bob. We saw Bob for modes like emoji mode and scratcher ticket mode. We saw Bobs for +1 bonus multiplier, which is always the 2nd Bobs. And then we saw Bob for monkey wrench multi-ball, which was this multi-ball. Finally, we got Betty, got her day in the sun, where this monkey Betty up here was raising and lowering this monkey wrench. And the objective was to shoot this ramp well enough timed to slink past Betty's monkey wrench and score yourself the old quick multi-ball monkey wrench jackpot. So, I mean, really, they they did a ton of stuff. What's going on? What else? They did enough drone work to make a drone package available at the theater. I mean, they really got this. Oh yeah, monkey wrench champ. You can see a lot of these new games keep track of a lot of different accomplishments. So, okay, Joe got the best quantum multi-ball. That might be a default thing, but anyway. Yeah, so that was a really exemplary game, and I really mean exemplary because it was an amazing example of a lot of the things that happened in the game. So that was pretty cool. And they got to, I think I'm not sure all the different ways to light extra ball. It might be after a certain number of modes, and it's definitely after a certain number of combos. But I think extra ball. Is it like here? I cannot remember if it's at the phone or here. I feel like it's here. But yeah, that was really interesting. So
We'll see you next week then.
they're going to move to Attack from Mars. We'll do the moving machines thing. There we go. So we're moving right along. We should add some music. Some of it. What's that? you know, Kermit the Frog and Fozzie Bear sing that "Moving Right Along" song. You know, moving right along, and there's some words I don't know, some other phrases and things that the Bear and Frog sing. Moving right along, they're moving the machine, and maybe we'll add that to our animations. Moving right along, doo-ga-doom, good, footloose and fancy free. Something, 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 da-da-da-da, with me. Anyway, you know, something to think about, guys. We might do that. So anyway, I'm coming back to myself because, so Attack from Mars is going to be a great game. We saw some of this in stream yesterday. Seems like longer ago than that, but and then we're going to see more of it today. I like the way this Attack from Mars, this particular machine plays. You know, it's in really good shape. CC keeps them in, you know, impeccable shape. You know, Hillary just cleaned it yesterday. You know, I mean, so the stuff here is like, it's very well taken care of, and this Attack from Mars plays pretty well. You know, each of these games has their own features. I was talking about in a previous stream how on some Attack from Marses you can backhand the ramps. I can't do it on this one. I was thinking, I was thinking, oh yeah, you can back ramp the ramp. You can backhand the ramp from a cradle. No, you can't do it at all on this one. But nonetheless, on this particular Attack from Mars, some of these shots, the ramps and the orbits, they're just a little smoother, I guess I would say, than on some other machines, and as a result, you can play your strategy a little differently. You know, there's some machines where you really just kind of have to go for the ships, and then on this one though, you can go for if you want to, you can just go for total annihilations. I actually I was very fortunate. This is by far the biggest score I had. I put up a score yesterday. I guess I actually did it by playing 3 total annihilations. And definitely all 3 of these players are, you know, we definitely might see that on any given game from them. I think I just barely passed Michael. He was in 2nd place, and now he's in 3rd, but he could easily pass me right back because he's a very good ramp shooter and obviously understands the game really well. So anyway, we'll see a lot of stuff here, but I bet we're going to see a bunch of total annihilations. And you know, we talked about this before on the stream, but total annihilation is a very valuable multi-ball, and you get it by sort of completing 4, I'm going to call them ladders of shots. A lot of times when the same shot has like several different lights associated with it, we refer to it as a ladder because it kind of looks like a ladder if you do this. So there's no firemen or fire people or anything like this, but it's kind of like a ladder. So you try and complete these ladders, and that just means during the game, with some exceptions, you try and shoot 3 left orbits, 3 left ramps, 3 right orbits, and 3 right ramps. And as soon as you do that, as soon as that 12th one of those shots finishes, you immediately go into total annihilation, multi-ball, which makes all the shots worth more and more and more and higher and higher and higher jackpots. And then there's a total annihilation super jackpot here. Okay, so that's something you do. And the nice thing about total annihilation, now again, there's some machines that I'll play. You know, I might play 10 times and not make it to total annihilation. They're asking if I want to play. Oh yeah, I'll play a little with you guys. Sure. Yeah, sure. So I'm going to play a little with them, and now I can, you know, sort of. Oh, Jim's out of here. All right, man. Good to see you. Always good to see you. You going to be around again? All right. Very good. Cool. Are you going to be at the game lab on Saturday? Okay, yeah. I've been looking on the online Facebook. I might get over there. Yeah. Fingers crossed. All right, so Jim's taking off. He's got stuff to do, so we're playing a 3-player game with Michael, Chris, and myself, playing Attack from Mars. And I think where I left off was that, you know, total annihilation is very good. It gives you a lot of points. And the thing about total annihilation, and again, you don't always get total annihilation in any game, but the second one kind of picks up where the first one left off, and the third one picks up where the second one left off. We'll probably see it. Hopefully we'll see it here when we get to do this. But one of the things Michael did is Michael held down the left flipper and tried for a super skill shot to start the game. He didn't make it, but he hit Stroke of Luck, which is the mystery award in the game. And it gave him start attack wave, which means open this visor. You can't see it, but there was a visor with 3 stand-ups on it. And by doing that, he got to open it, and it lowered the visor, which started him on the attack against the first, you know, the Martians were trying to attack France, but he pounded them, you know, so that's to heck with you, Martians. So the way you normally lower the visor is by hitting all 3 of these targets. I think this lamp is out, but if they're flashing, you have not hit them yet, and when they saw you have. Oh, I don't think there's anything he could have done with that ball. But, but he made some progress. He already destroyed a saucer in this. And we'll see if Chris is up second or if I'm up second. He's leaning this way. Chris, you want to go second or third? Second, going second or third? I'll go second. All right, Chris is going second here.
We'll see you, Jim. Good night.
Yeah. So, you know, as we mentioned, this is, you can't see it, but this is Stroke of Luck, and this is the mystery ward. It's lit at the start of the game, and then you relight it by...
Well, I think I just want to start at the top, because then
letting
at least I know I'll have the ball. How's that for a start?
Yeah, so I guess like maybe there's a longer ball save associated with doing the ordinary skill shot, which is just coming up here and going through the lit shot. But I don't really understand that completely. And then every time you complete both lanes, it increases your bonus multiplier. Actually, Michael had a game the other day where he had some enormous multiplier, like 25 or something ridiculous. And I think he got like 2.5 billion just in bonus on his final ball or something. So I don't really play for bonus, but apparently it really is something that can happen. And if you play a lot of multi-balls, you can. So yeah, you can see here like, oh, he got tractor beam 1. You know, so that's what this is. You know, so he's trying to build up 3 shots on each of these to try and work his way towards total annihilation. This lamp is out, but this is also an active ladder. So he got a mystery ward. What's this? It's a ward lock. Okay, so we didn't really talk about the main multi-ball, but the main multi-ball is started on this hallway right here. You have to shoot it once at the beginning of the game to light the 3 locks. And then from then on, you just go in there to lock it. And he got spotted a lock and then shot his 3rd lock. So he's an ordinary multi-ball. An ordinary multi-ball. These jackpots like the jackpots. I should know, but I don't totally know if this ever becomes a super or what. But as you can see, his jackpot lights are going out as he shoots them. So he's going to try and do that. A lot of times you try and use the jackpot to defeat the saucer, but he didn't have it open. And once you start a jackpot, once you start a multi-ball, you can't open it. Okay, so you can't open this once you start it. So he was basically only playing multi-ball. So here he just shot this, so he finished this, and that actually starts a hurry up here. So if he shoots this, there's a counting down value that he'll collect it again. Start attack wave lowers the visor system. Okay, very good. And again, this hurry up is still counting down, and then he got it. Okay. And that was because he shot the 3rd one of these, and that started the hurry up here, which he got. So you can see now he's attacking the saucer, plus he's still trying to finish these ladders of shots. The next multi-ball is going to be a little more difficult for him. The next ordinary multi-ball, I think he has to light lock like 3 times individually instead of just once. But he defeated his first saucer. So both Michael and Chris have now saved France from certain doom. And now he's going to continue on. And again, it looks like he's really trying to go towards total annihilation. He's trying to shoot the 4 main shots. Okay, so there he just shot this shot. Which starts a hurry up here. Again, just like finishing the other ladder started a hurry up. And he also did something, he lit Martian attack. And I'll talk more about in a second. He might be about to start it, actually. But he actually hit all 7 of the Martian targets. And that lit Martian attack at the scoop. And unlike Stroke of Luck, you can, when Martian attack is lit at the scoop, you can collect it from sneaking in the back to... What Martian attack does is it says, okay, hit this bank once, and this bank once. And then you're going to Martian multi-ball. So that's a multi-ball, and multi-ball is always nice to be in. So that's what he's trying to do right now. And he's trying to hit all 4 of those objectives. He's got 2 of the 4. And, you know, the question is, does he have a Martian bomb? Sometimes you have your plunge button lit for a Martian bomb. I don't know if he does or not. But he's just trying to hit this bank, and then he'll get into multi-ball, which will be awesome. What's this, you ask? I think this is... Oh, he got it. See, he got it, but drained, but he was in multiball, so it was all right. I don't know if the internet knows what that 250,000 hit was here. So here's the nice thing about... Here's the nice thing about Martian multiball is he's still, unlike the original multiball, he's still making progress towards total annihilation. So if he shoots this, he's going to go into total annihilation, and then he'll be doing Martian multiball and total annihilation together. Boom, just like that. So that's exactly what he wants to do. Now he's still getting all the extra bonus points. And then all the major shots are lit for ever-increasing value jackpots. He shot one for 55. Now he shot one for 60. Next one's going to be 65. There's one for 65. Next one's going to be 70. They go up by 5 million forever. Okay. So it's really good. Now Annihilation Jackpot 305 million. What was that? That was the super jackpot. Okay, so once you get some jackpots, hitting that shot, the lock shot, is the total Annihilation super jackpot and worth way more. So, you know, he didn't play long, but he got a ton of points, you know, and, yeah, so he got like a massive total for his Martians because he played it coinciding with total annihilation and his total annihilation. So he's doing fantastic. And you notice he's only destroyed one saucer. There's another way to play, and that's to go for all saucers. But in this game, Chris is like, you know what? I feel confident that I can shoot the major shots. So he went for total annihilation instead, and it definitely paid off, especially because he happened to stack it with Martian multiball. He's not that close, but later on we're going to talk about what these lights are. He's got 4 of 6 lit, which is pretty cool for a reason that I'll explain later. He's actually not that close to lighting the 6th one. So we'll probably get back to that. Okay, so that was a fantastic first ball. Let me see what I can go do. Well, that was quicker than I might have liked, but you know, I got some progress on the left ladder. Did I actually get the super skill shot? I don't know, but anyway, you know, that's how it's going to do. It's going good for a while. I'm still going to try for total annihilation a couple times in this game if I can. I'll try for the first time first. You know, a lot of times, like I mentioned, the first multi-ball is harder to get the second time. Total annihilation is not. So you can get total annihilation just as easily the second time as you did the first time. It's still just 12 shots. Damn. All right, so Michael and I are trying to lull Chris into a false sense of security, and then we're going to drop the hammer on ball 3 is what Michael and I are planning. We talked about this in advance. We text all the time. All right, so, you know, what's Chris going to go for here? He's pretty far away from his next total annihilation, but he can still make it. Yeah, he's just driving up his bonus multiplier up there. Oh, it looked so easy that earlier ball, didn't it? Shield saying those who can't commentate? Is that it should be saying? Sorry, their internet at least was quick. These guys are talking strategy, but I don't know what. Yeah, what's he missing? Conquer Mars and what? Conquer Mars and Super Jackpot. Oh, that's just like an ordinary multi-ball, I think, right?
That's normal multi-ball.
Yeah. And is that you shoot all the shots and then the lock lights for it?
Then the roaming.
Oh, it roams. Thank you. I didn't know that. Yeah. So they were just talking about how close Chris is to ruling the universe, and you know, Michael understands some of these rules a lot better than me, so I appreciate him illuminating us. We'll see when Chris comes back, and I'll talk about that. I'm not going to tell you about Michael's ball. If you want to see everything, I'm going to try and stop raining. Yeah, so again, he finished this, and that made a hurry up. See, so he finished this, and that made a hurry up, so he got an extra 100 million for that. Wow, look at that live catch. Sick! So he's probably going to shoot it here. He wants to finish these ladders and build that ladder. Get himself to kill Annihilation, for sure. Wow, sick live catch in there. Okay, so so that's his first one. See how he takes his feed. Yeah, see, he drop catches out there. It's really important to know how you can take that feed. So he drop catched it. I was just letting it dead bounce over. But he wanted it on the left flipper, so he did a drop catch and shot up here. So that was really good. Finally done a mystery ward here. Okay, so instead of having to spell Martian the whole way, now it's just look for Martian attack. Which again, if he shoots this now, he'll have to shoot the 4 white drop banks to start Martian multi-ball. And again, the nice thing about Martian multi-ball, in contrast to the original multi-ball, is that you can build towards total annihilation doing it. He's getting pretty close, so he's 1 away on 3 spots. And then he just started Martian multi-ball. Or, I'm sorry, Martian mode. So again, he's trying to hit the Martian banks, 1 for each bank. Start off by destroying the saucer, which is great. But he just wants 1 of each of these, and then he'll go into a multi-ball. Nice move on the thing like that one there, to not go in there, but that's good. Okay, he got T, he got AN. Damn! Alright. Well, he lost it, but he was doing that, you know, he was working his way towards it. Working his way towards finishing Martin multi-ball, going to multi-ball, and then he was, you know, 3 of these were close. But anyway, these guys were talking about these things here, and you have to accomplish all 6 of these things to rule the universe. And the 2 that Chris has left is Super Jackpot, and this is what Michael explained to me that I didn't remember and didn't know, is that once you do all the jackpots in ordinary multi-ball, then a roving light lights, and you shoot that for a Super Jackpot. So that's one of the 6 super jackpots.
Light lock, 1, 2, 3.
But you have to light the lock each time. Yes, each shot. And then it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots.
You know, the tricky part is a long way to go. I mean, the real part is conquer Mars. That's like defeat 6 alien ships. So. there's a tilt channel. I mean, we got, what number is the tilt channel?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I'm going again. That sucked. That super sucked. Sorry about that. I was just chatting with Michael. He's very knowledgeable with the rules on this game. He was explaining, this hurry up. So I got to hurry up there for some amount at the end of my ball by finishing a ladder and then shooting the center shot. We've seen that a couple times. And he was explaining how you can build it up by shooting any shot. Anyway, let me go back at it here.
Annihilation! Woohoo!
right, I got some stuff going. I got to total Annihilation, and I'll try to do it again on ball 3. All right, let's see here. Hopefully Chris didn't use up all his points on the first game.
Look out, Martian!
Okay, here we are again. We've seen it a few times. Martian attack, and once this, and then this. Sorry, any order, these 4 things. And again, the nice thing about this is he's still building towards his total annihilation. So he's actually wasn't shooting the bank so much, but he's, you know, anytime he's building these shots, he's building towards total annihilation. So. It is time, so he only has this amount of time to get all 4 of these objectives. Oh, and it didn't stop the clock when he was trapped. That's interesting. You know, a lot of games they'll stop your timers when you have the ball trapped up, but this one I think he lost a bunch of seconds when he was trapped up. But I think maybe it did stop the timer when he was back here somewhere. So, you know, his Martian total first game 480 million, this time 40 million. Pretty cool. Great call-outs on this game. Absolutely hilarious. There we go. Okay, light Martian. Oh, he relights the same thing. The same mode as relit. Yeah, missing over here sucks. He's doing a great job handling it. You know, you saw him the first game. I really biffed it up pretty good over here. Gosh, it's easy to miss shots. Dang it. All right. Well, you know, he a lot of times after a big game, you know, your adrenaline's yeah. Let's see what Michael can do. Yeah, Michael can do just about anything in one ball. So. Yeah. So he just finished this. Oh yeah, so another thing I didn't say is the super skill shot. If you hold the left button, let the ball come around, and you shoot any of them, any of the 4 main shots, it finishes the ladder automatically for you. You don't get a hurry up for it, but it finishes it. So he did it. He shot this left orbit soon enough after he plunged the ball all the way around that it gave him the whole ladder. Now he's only 2 shots away. Only 2 shots away from total annihilation. See, so I mean, this is a nice rollover pass there. Yeah, and he's gonna fail. He's gonna hurry. Just gonna launch it. There you go. Yeah, great catch. Damn it! Oh, crap. He was right there. Ugh, aggravating.
Return the bell, soldier! Look out! Marching!
Whoops.
Oopsie daisy.
Whoops. Not very good.
Well, that was physically, you know, incompetent, but you know, emotionally, I think I took it well, which is, you know, important. So let's see what Chris can do. So, I mean, you can see there's good points we have in this saucer. You know, he's getting like 60,000 a shot, and then so he was getting 60,000 a shot for damaging the saucer, and then he gets 300 for finishing it off the second saucer. Okay, so you know he got a bunch of points just from doing the saucer, and that's why a lot of people do saucers. And indeed, if you're going to rule the universe, you have to destroy 6 saucers. Oh, yeah, 6. It's funny, the Martians say they're invincible, but actually, I've seen them be vinced. Yeah, so, you know, with certain strategies, you can vince them. All right, so here he is trying again, Martian attack. Again, if he gets all four, he gets Martian multi-ball. Just a beautiful thing. He'll get to continue working on his ladders. Well, we'll see, but... Okay, he got the left side one. He lowered the saucer, which is good. He just finished this ladder. It started to hurry up and is good. He just locked the ball for multi-ball, which is good, but he's still trying to get that, and that, and that. Alright, he got the hurry-up shot, and he damaged the aliens, and he drains, and the ball goes down here, and now it's gone. Which is sad. Well, that was less thrilling than the previous game, but we're still pretty good looking. Oh, he beat me, though. He beat me. Boom. 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 Nice job. Some of the shots were 60, and then, you know, you got another, whatever, 80 on top.
So the next step would be like learn the value of that hammer plane. So actually.
Oh, so I think it's something like 6 combos is where you want to be at before going for it. Just because you have to shoot the saucer instead. So if you're comfortable comboing the ramps.
And Michael's talking about building up the hurry-up values. And again, I didn't know that you could build it up by shooting any combos, but Michael says yes, you can. He says you can do it. So there you go. Yeah, build it up. What order shall we play in? Same one as last time?
I'm okay with it.
All right, same one as last time. I'll give it another go. Trying to see the skill shot. And since he shot this right away, it gave him the whole ladder. Super skill shot. Give it back. Give it back. Damn it.
Who owns this machine? Yeah, nanoseconds.
We're just talking, there's like, wait.
Yeah, we're off to a great start.
troops ready. We must build an atomic blaster. Look out! Marching! Destroy the stalker! Nobody messes with the USA! Look out! More Martians!
Blimey, London Bridge is falling down, isn't it?
All right, Internet, I'm back. A little break there.
Rick,
Little snacky break. Yeah, we're talking about how we want to, you know, how angering it is to fail at these games, but we actually take it pretty well. Yeah, so there you go. You plunge around and shot this, you get completed the whole ladder. You see all these red lights flashing? When they flash, that means you're still eligible to be continuing a combo. So you just shot a shot now. If he shoots any other shot, including the same one, he continues a combo. So far he's got a two-way combo, and his next shot will be a three-way combo if he does it in time. Any of these red shots. Now it went away. So one of the things that you have to do, one of these 6 things you have to do to rule the universe is to complete a 5-way combo. You might have seen yesterday on the stream, CC completed a 6-way combo.
missile locked on target.
And it's a 6-way combo. So that's what's going on there. These lights, when you make a shot, these get lit for combo.
We gotta save the Statue of Liberty.
Right now, he's not too interested in that. He really just wants to finish these rounds. That's what he wants to do. He lit Martian attack again. Really getting a good handle. Yeah, he's just going to take this out. Oh, okay, he's going to start multi-ball. He's got the ship was under attack, so he'll probably chip away at this and shoot his jackpots. This, and again, it's, Michael really understands this. He was just explaining to me that, these 5 shots are lit for jackpots, and they go out as soon as you shoot them. So you see his left ramp is out, and then once you shoot them all, one comes back and roves around, and you have to shoot it wherever it is, and that's the super jackpot. And again, the super jackpot is one of the 6 achievements that you have to get the rule of the universe. Yeah, he's really doing the right thing here in this multi-ball. He's got the 2 left jackpots left, so he's cradling, as much as he can on the right, which is great. So because he knows he wants to flip with his left flipper. He's got 1 left, so he doesn't care about the saucer so much. He wants this orbit, and that's going to light super jackpot. And again, that'll be a roving arrow. It'll be nice to see it. Okay, so unfortunately he lost it, but he was basically 1 shot away from lighting the super jackpot and then collecting the super jackpot. So that was a very good demonstration of multi-ball. It was also a good stretch. He knew he needed these right shots, so he cradled on the right so he could flip with the left. So again now, it's ball 3. Nice rollover. Nice nudge-assisted rollover. So he really wants 3 left orbits. And then he's probably not going to try and do Martian to worry about. Again, he has to hurry up. I mean, I probably wouldn't have shot the thing because it's just so important he gets total annihilation. But anyway, he was a few shots away. He was on the right path. Well, internet, you know, I may not be able to play pinball, but I can do math pretty well, so just, you know, keep that in mind. I'm not completely. Anyway, I'm back, you know, back on the mic, and looks like Chris is 4 shots away from total annihilation. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what he can do. You can backhand this also, by the way, if you want the mystery award. Probably wouldn't do him too much here. He's probably really wants to focus on this. You can post pass on this. Pretty good post pass. Yeah, I mean, this is what I was flubbing these same shots. I drained by the same amount. So. A little disappointing for all of us there, I think. But, you know, some days you get the Martians. Some days the Martians get you. You know? It's all on how you hit it. What model is that there? Wow. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna move over. We're not moving to a machine that's part of the month, but we're moving over to Avengers Limited Edition, and you know, I think it's a great machine to showcase. And Michael's like, hey, let's play Avengers Limited Condition. I knew the rules for a little while about this game, but in fact, I've kind of forgotten a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. So we'll see what we'll do. And anyone you know, in the chat, if you have any advice for us on this. I'll have to do it. It's very funny that I haven't played this in quite a while, and it's really a fantastic game. So, yeah, I meant to do this. Hello, internet. Yeah, we're moving over there to Avengers Limited Edition. It's a freaking beautiful machine, and it's a great game. And you know, Michael's good at a lot of games, but he's really good at these, you know, modern Sterns. Great ramp shooter, and I think he knows the rules, so he's gonna help us through some of it. It's really been a while, but this is a fantastic game. It's got a sweet spinner thing going on. It's got gems that you try to collect, and all sorts of good things. And Avengers, yeah, good stuff like that. So anyway, trying to get the camera set up here. Let's see. As soon as Chris gives me the go ahead, I'll camera up here. All right, I think he's ready to look. Yeah, wait till we're done with it. No, we just gonna be interesting.
We just thought this would be an interesting game to.
I mean, this is just a gorgeous game. Look at it. Absolutely beautiful. And there's all sorts of interesting features here. You know, one of the ones that'll be a little more difficult to see from above is that this spinner actually raises up and allows the ball to sneak underneath. You can see right now it's raised, so the ball could sneak underneath here, and that's a key element of a lot of shots in the game, and that's one of the key aspects of this here. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while, but you know, there's a bunch of different superheroes, and they all have a shot. You know, like the Hulk has this shot, and sort of this is the Iron Man multi-ball shot, but Iron Man's also associated to going through these lanes. Unlike Attack from Mars, where we were just playing, where flipping moves the lights around here. It doesn't do that in this game. And a lot of games do, but this one doesn't. This one, those lights move with the spinner. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So anyway, but that's a shot, and this is. Oh, that is Captain. I get them confused. This is Captain America, and this is somebody else, and this is Black Panther. Wait, I just drew nothing. That's not even a thing. There's a super skill shot, and then there's combos, give you better multi-balls, and a lot of modes start here. Yeah, I really don't remember this. I understood it pretty well for a while, but it's been a few months off for me from playing this game, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, Thor. Thor's right here. Yeah, so, you know, and they avenge things, you know, which is nice. Yeah. So there it is. This is Scarlett Johansson. That's her shot. What is it? It's a black assassin shot person. Marvel. Thank you. This is yeah. Something's Captain. This is Captain Marvel, and this is Captain America. And then Natasha Romanoff, the Black Widow. Thank you. And Black Panther, and yeah, the LE has a lot of features that the Pro doesn't have, including the fact that this raises up, including this ramp. Woo! It's really cool. And yeah, this game is freaking great, and I don't even remember how to play, so it's gonna be really fun for me to revisit this. And sounds like Michael knows the rules pretty well. I'll probably bring him up on my phone as well, see what we can see what we can do there.
Player 3.
Sound is awesome, so awesome. Avengers, Infinity Quest, rule sheet. So that's a skill shot. And then he's spinning this thing to light Doctor Strange to let him shoot the portal to start a gem quest. Gem quests are like modes, you get to pick. And he picked Power Gem, so he's in the red mode, the Hulk mode, the Power Gem mode. He's trying to shoot red shots. The middle one is a critical hit, and the side ones are a critical hit. And then once you shoot any of them, they move. And he's just immediately said, hey, I'm going to go into Thor Multiball. Thor is a multi-ball, so he just said, I'm going to immediately go into Thor. Thor is like, I think, shot Thor, or shot Thor. When Thor's red, it's lit for a jackpot. So now he's managed to stack immediately Thor Multiball, along with his original mode, which is the Power Gem quest. The Power Gem quest is somewhat timed, I believe. It sort of shows damage here. He's Hulk, and he's trying to damage this guy down to 0 here. But he's also in Thor Multiball. I feel like there were added balls, and I don't even remember them. Isn't that hilarious? It's been a while. But again, the red shots are his mode shots, because he's in the red mode, okay? So he's out of Thor, but he's still in the mode. See? He's still in the mode. He's still trying to do the red Power Gem mode. Oh, crap. You want second or third, Chris? Alright, Chris is gonna take second. Oh, and he lost the Power Gem. Yeah, if you so you try for a gem, and then if you fail, frickin' Thanos gets it. Great job, Michael. Give Thanos the Power Gem. But each one comes with a perk. If you get the gem, it comes with a perk. Mike, what's the perk that comes with the Power Gem? Don't know. We don't remember. I mean, honestly, Michael's just like, let's play it because it's very enjoyable. It's a great game. We're gonna have a blast, and it's fun to watch too, and fun to talk about. He's absolutely right. So again here, what's the? Okay. Oh, that's not all right. Dennis Strike.
try to super duper skill shot.
Player 3, you're up. Shoot the ball. And now, the fate of the universe depends on you. Go, child. Bring me my dreams.
Anytime you spin it, it just makes everything worth more.
X. Super Arc Reactor. Bring me the gem.
Great job.
Yeah, this is our time to shine, Chris points out, because we ain't shined yet. So here we, you know, again, Michael spun this around enough time to lift it up, and now if he shoots that, he goes into a gem mode. Again, he gets to pick, but he can't play power gem. Again, he has to do something else to do that. But he's doing the time gem quest, and the nice thing is that the things are colored, so these are yellow. Okay, so these yellow shots are what he wants. If I remember correctly, it's like shoot this, and then shoot the drops. The drops play a pretty big role in the game in various situations. Not unlike Walking Dead, except unlike Walking Dead. Yeah, he actually has to hit the flashing one. Well, anyway, I mean, I like what he's doing. The time gem's super valuable. You can do all sorts of hocus pocus if you get the time gem with like freezing your timers and stuff. But that's not what happened. Okay, so no one's gotten a gem yet, but when you get a gem, you actually get to place it on a shot. So basically, when you get a gem, like the next shot you get after getting it becomes like that gem shot, and it sort of activates that gem's power. We haven't had to do that yet because we haven't gotten any gems yet, but you know, yeah, again, Chris is trying to spin this enough times to spell Strange. Dr. Strange here, which will lift this up, let him start a mode. And then he locked a ball here. He lit lock, I think, by going through the in-lanes and out-lanes enough times to light them all. So that lights his lock here for Iron Man Multiball. And now he has opened a portal and he just shot it to start a mode. He gets to pick one. He picked Reality, which I also think is a good choice. And Michael, did you pick Reality or did you pick Time? You picked Time, right? Yeah, he picked Time Gen. So this is Reality. It's a little different. Oh yeah, that's right. This one you have to hit the spinner to light up more yellow shots, and then shoot them. And then again, Chris did, you know, what Michael did. It was a smart thing to do. Maybe I should have tried to do it. Is he went into Thor Multiball. So again, he's still trying to collect the Reality Gems, so he has to shoot these yellow shots. And again, he has to, I think, relight them by spinning this thing. But I'll season for Multiball too, so he's got 2 balls to work with, so he's kind of doing double duty on trying to achieve his Reality Gem in the limited amount of time he has. And you can see he's doing pretty well. You can see here this guy's damage is down. And then sometimes during these multi-balls, there's a shot back here that lights for an Add-a-Ball, and that's the Eye of Agamotto. He lit that for a multi-ball. I don't even remember, how do you like the Add-a-Ball, Michael? Is it spinner? No, the Add-a-Ball behind the spinner during multi-ball. He lit it, but I don't know how. Yeah, okay, we're not sure, but there is sometimes during multi-ball there's an Add-a-Ball here, which is obviously important. So he's out of Thor multi-ball. Yeah, so he's almost finished the reality gem. I think he just needs a yellow shot here. Yeah, so final blow, so good, he got it. And now if he goes here, he gets to place the gem. So he's sort of qualified it, and he has to collect it. Yeah, Michael was explaining this is the collection gem.
You are almost out of time.
Yeah, there we go. So he collected it, and now shot multiplier, easier drop. So now he's going to shoot the next shot, the next major shot that can accept the gem. He's gonna take the shot. So he actually, the drops count as one. So he actually put the gem on the drop targets, and that's going to make them easier to collect. And stuff like that. You know, and all the gems have their various perks with them. And sometimes the perks are different depending on where you put them. You know, one thing we haven't really talked about yet is that I said each of the 6 characters has a shot. He's actually trying to get enough shots on each of the 6 of them to do something cool. And the more shots you have on them, if you put the gem on someone that's got, you know, that's been shot a bunch of times, the gems will fall. So anyway, and there's some of the gems I think are associated with the characters, like the bank might be. I'm not sure, but it's got, the bank has like kind of a special way that it handles the power of the reality gem. So anyway, he's an Iron Man multi-ball, and you can see this is flashing. That means we should shoot it, and the ramps are super jacks, I think, or jackpots. And then also at the same time, we see he hasn't shot Hulk enough, but he's shot all the other 5 characters enough. So if he shoots Hulk enough, he's going to get to go for the Soul Gem, which is pretty cool. So hopefully he'll do that. He's got to shoot Hulk enough. And again, he's just going about spinning this and relaying. Again, the portal, he shot it, so now he gets to go for another gem. Mind gem. I can't forget this one. This one you have to shoot the... Gosh, something reminds me. It's like shoot the Avengers and then jump. Okay, Dennis finally realized that I can read the chat. Thank you, Test Bishop, for chatting. We're doing okay over here. Yeah, we're not great at pinball all the time, but we're doing okay. And yeah, there are good little sheets, and we're in Anaheim. Yeah, we're in the home on Anaheim. So Thanos. Okay.
Player 3. You are next. Hawkeye challenge. Get ready.
It releases one. So, yeah, the portal locks are really nice. Oh, okay, yeah. So you can light portal locks by either doing the super secret shot, which I did, or you can do it by combo. So the first one, I think, is 4 combos, lights a portal lock, and the portals. If you lock things in the portal, it makes your gem modes into multi-balls. Yeah. So here he's starting a gem course, but it's going to be a 2-ball multi-ball. Vendors are getting frozen. bishop was way ahead of us. Yeah, the portal locks are doing. That's why it goes to 7.
That could have gone better.
He's also missing a sanctum target, which is a target back here. Plays a big role. And that was the target that was played for Annihilation during the multi-ball. On the little planet, I think. Yeah, I'm not always having the full headset on. Thank you for letting me know I'm a little quiet. Yeah, but anyway, Chris really wants to shoot some Hulk. Finish this and then we can try for the Soul Gem, which is does something really. Thank you, Clamshell24. But yeah, those portal locks are huge. Test Bishop is absolutely right. So then he's gotta, he wants to spin the spinner and start a mode. It's got one post only, as opposed to like Tales of Arabian Nights spinner that has a. There you go, he opened it. He's got his gem mode ready to start. Oh, and he has Soul Gem. Yeah, see, because he's got all these done.
10, 9, 8.
Yeah, so this you can move your gems around. So this was lit for move your gem. You got the ball in there. Yeah, so now he's shot this, and since he had done enough shots on all 6 Avengers, he goes into this Soul Gem, which is absolutely freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, I've never seen this old action button. Hard and hard. He has to shoot shots. There's a limited number of flips. Yeah, it's not timed. It's not until he loses ball. It's a limited number of flips. He has to shoot green shots, and then now like this green shot, etc., etc. Limited number of flips. But as soon as he makes them, he gets 8 more flips. He only has like 16 flips left. He has to make
Get in there!
You're still playing, buddy. You got it. You're the man. He lost 5 flips to Brady. There you should be able to get as many flippers. It's a little harder to get flippers. Yeah, you have to get into again, you guys only got 2 remaining. 100 more flips. Let's shoot 4 and I get 2 flips. Wow, I need to play this. Holy smokes. There is 8 more flips. Boom. Your first one's the toughest. Now it's, now it's full. You gotta be careful. I guarantee you right now, if I try to, I'm holding the action button for hard. And we hit like gamma ray. Hurry up with this. Hold limited amount of time to spin the spinner. This left for the Hulk shot has to spin. And then he gets okay, for the power gem, this is the red mode. So you're trying to kill this guy, and the center red shot is 30% damage, and the flanking red shots are 50. And then once he hits any of them, all 3 will move. And this is the move, unfortunately. Oh, okay, so he hit extra ball, which is also get that.
Can't make that shot.
The spinner, I forgot. But spinner just always makes the mode better, either or the modes it lights up for shots. So there, when it said glancing glow on the screen, it was because he hit one of the left shots of the 3. And then when it said critical hit, that's because he hit the center shot. Right now it's a little hard to see, but the center shot is actually the side ramp, or the side orbit, which is where the that's where you have to sort of sneak it into to get the super duper secret skill shot, which I'll try and do again. Okay, there we go. That's the left shot, glancing blow. So he's working his way towards killing this guy. And again, he's just shooting red is what the gem mode is, and it's on time. And shooting the spinner builds up more stuff. So yeah, so I got to get into Thor. Got to do Thor multi-ball. Got to do good gem mode. And you know, I got one portal lock already. We'll see what I can do. See if I can get a really big score on some mode. Internet, what do you think I should do then? What mode do you think I should do? Should I do like? I think it'd be reality. I think I just spin or yellow. Time gem is really, gosh, you know, time gem is super valuable, but it's a lot tougher to get. You got to do like middle ramp, right middle ramp, drops, middle ramp, right ramp, drops, and it's like specific drops. Good. Yeah. So you can see here, you know, how close is he to winning this? Well, you know, the dude's only got this much left. See, this red bit here is. So he's getting close. He needs like one more red shot, and then I'll be able to collect the color. And again, that black dwarf was, he got so he finished it off, got a critical hit, and now the gem's ready to be collected here. No, it's not. What's going on here? Oh, I thought that would have finished him off. I guess I'm just missed it. Oh, maybe you always have to finish with a Hulk shot here? I don't know. He did. Death blow. You get a bonus for how much health you have left. And now he wants to collect the gem and then place it. So you got a portal lock. That was probably lit from combos. Again, your first portal lock is lit at 4 combos unless you get it from the super skill shot. And then your next one's lit at more. So yeah, you collect the power gem, next shot where the is going to put the power gem there, and the reality gem is still something. As long as those diamonds are flashing around, we know he hasn't placed it yet. And then as soon as one of them starts moving, placed his power gem on using gamma ray again, which is try and hit the spinner as much as you can on the left orbit. Good time for good. He's doing a lot right, yeah. You got a lot of millions. Got a lot of millions here. Yeah, 154 million. That's a lot more million than I have. He's still some sort of hurry up with this cool Captain Marvel ramp. On the Pro, it's a spinner. On a Pro, it's just it's an orbit with a spinner. But so again, he's got a portal lock, and he's going to start a gem quest. Because he played Soul Gem, he can go back and redo ones that he failed on, I guess. So he's going to try the Slime Gem, and again, this is going to be a 2-ball multi-ball off the bat because he had a portal lock. So that's obviously that's great. So again, I think this mode is center ramp, right center ramp, drops, center ramp, right center ramp, drops, maybe 3 times to finish it. Just did both ramps, so now you can see that he wants to hit the lit drop. See, the drops on the left are roving now, and he needs to hit the combos lit, and I guess he did. And he hit the center ramp, because now he needs a right ramp, and then go back to the drop. That's what this time is. Ramp, drop, ramp, drop. And there's certain gems that make the drops more easy to hit, like it pops them all back up if you miss, or lets any of them count as the correct one. Yeah, so there you see he's shooting he's shooting from this upper flipper, he's shooting this ramp here, which is pretty cool. I might not be left-handed, it's impossible. So he's still doing it. Now back to the drops. Oh, he got it. So I think that's his final shot. Oh, he started Thor. Thor multi-ball. He's in gamma ray. This guy's in gamma ray all the time. This guy's gonna turn green himself. He's in gamma ray so much. Ant-Man Annihilation. Yeah, so I might be wrong. So the Ant-Man Annihilation, that's over here, I think. I think this is the Ant-Man shot, the mystery shot here. So maybe I'm wrong about. Nope, there's also an Anniball back here. So I think he got a mystery ward during his 4 multi-ball, which is an Anniball. But then sometimes Anniball lights that target, Sanctum target that Tess Bishop was talking about back here behind this store. Man, this guy's just a gamma ray machine. And again, the fact that he put the power gem over there on the gamma ray, does something else. Make more metal power, and since he put it into orbit, it activates the rampage. I think that means shoot green, shoot purple out. Interestingly, I think the Hulk ramp doesn't involve the ramp. I could be wrong. Yeah, so you can see here he completed the gem. So he needs to shoot this to collect it, and now he'll be able to finish it. He's lost the score hand. Oh, there's back here. Look at what he's got to do. 254 million to loss. A few more than I have. So he's locking balls for Iron Man here in the tower. This is like the Iron Man tower. He still wants to place this gem. I think once he's in multiball, he probably he might be able to place it. There you go. So it adds times to modes and increases ball time. So that's awesome. So I think he has to place it somewhere, and then when he shoots it. So once he places it, I think then he will be able to increase times of modes by then shooting that shot. But then it just automatically adds time. Oh, son of a gun. Dude, that was a beast, and I think he did a great job.
I got an extra ball.
Extra ball! Yeah, I got an extra ball.
Yeah, I think I'm actually working really hard for little points, though. It's not a bad score. Yeah.
Okay, so... Oh gosh, I can't collect that. That's good. So, we saw that he was sold him the first time he collected them all. He was collecting them all again. Oh, I've never even seen this. Black border ultimate. Shoot and spin. I've never even seen this, so it must be there. It's definitely it's very hard to go for soldiers when you did it. You collect them. Collect them all again. Black.
What is going on here?
Got the water policy. Ready again with that right scoop. That might be a ball. That ball. It's so hard to see. He's playing so hard to drop target lights. Oh, it's yeah, that's right. The left drop target's a vision. I mean, I don't know. It's just like it's too powerful. He's OP. He's overpowered. Sorry, I didn't Thor should be allowed to lift balls. Enemy. Thor needs to be allowed to lift balls. This guy. Anyway, I'm saying this after. Oh, jackpot hit. I'm trying to figure out. I don't even know what jackpot only stuff that's flashing. Just an extra ball 10 million. I wonder if you got this stuff.
Well, that seemed really crowded in there. It's like, no.
Player 3, you're up.
I'll try to do that. Try to do what he did. Try to do what he did. See what I can do. Get in there. No.
Skill shot. Get back in the fight. Shoot the portal. Roll this place Optimus. The portal will take you to the next Infinity Stone. Find the gem for me. Lock is lit. I am Iron Man. Power to repulsors. Iron Man Multiball. Choose an Avenger to entrust the reality gem to. I will never quit until the battle is won. Playad 3. You are next. Skill shot. Warlock ready. Warlock locked. We have another attack.
Skill shot. Oh dear. Oh, that sucked. Yeah.
Good job. Enter your initials.
Oh, it's the Black Order. Okay.
You got 328 to
328.
58 to 18. Yeah, great job.
Thank you. Who got the game? Did you want to play again?
I'll play one more. I'm not gonna say no to this.
Okay, I'll play one more, and then I gotta play a few more.
I'll play one more. All right, so I'm in.
I gotta try to recover that. Pretty pathetic.
Yeah, we.
Now
Yeah, you know, of course, like Michael picked the game. It was like,
well, I don't know if I want to play that one.
I don't know if I want to play Adventures. I haven't played the one. Overlast. World of War.
anywhere other than.
Player 3.
Yeah, that's right.
Skill shot.
Shoot the portal.
All right, so we're yeah, we saw some good stuff with Chris. And, yeah, we're all starting to remember the rules a little bit.
Depends on you.
I also like going for Power Gem first. Why? I think it's kind of okay to finish. I feel good about that. I have a good potential to actually finish it. And I think the reward is something good. I should really look this stuff up. And again, you were saying. Oh, thank you, Clamshell. Where did I learn to dead bounce like that? Yeah, I mean, again, honestly, you know, I had a guru, you know, Thomas Law, not the one in California, but the one from Austin, Texas. He taught me to dead bounce on Walking Dead, which we just streamed earlier, and yeah, you gotta be patient, you know. You know, but you asked where I learned. There's actually so many great players in Southern California here. There's a lot to learn from. I tell you, sometimes we get to see David Oliver here. And boy, that guy is such a patient dead bouncer. He really, you know, he has a good feel for where the ball's going to go. And I love watching him play because he makes a lot of plays. A lot of times when you watch a player play, you're like, yeah, that's basically what I would have tried to do. And then, you know, maybe they execute it a little differently. When I watch David play, he's just like, he's taking dead bounces that are awesome that I'm never even dreaming of. So it's, yeah, it's nice to be playing here in Southern California with a lot of great players. It's nice that I was kind of brought up in Austin with a lot of great players that are willing to share their knowledge and tell us things like that. And yeah, dead bouncing is where it's at, and a lot of these new games are really designed with that in mind. Yeah, and we got Chris on the mic here as well. He's gonna be player 3, so
Yes.
he's you know, he got so many points he can't even keep track of everything he did on that.
I had no dead bouncing skills at all. I don't believe.
Yeah, it's interesting, but I think dead bouncing is great.
The dead bouncing is great.
Let me
It's
see
a
what I did.
discipline, though. It truly is. Dennis, so you're leaving me alone up here on the commentary, so
You got the whole internet.
you got the whole internet with
If I
me.
get that.
Well, I'm definitely not a commentary guy. I'm just action up. So let's see if Dennis can put on some skills here for us. So, what is this, CC? This is a dead flipper base from our Iron Maiden.
Deal with these irritants.
So, do I need to, yeah, we need to extract this screw out of here. Is it welded in? Oh. Got any channel locks? You have channel locks? As Dennis is chipping away at the Avengers. Yeah, I can put it easy on.
Recovering the power gem. Arc reactor double.
Gunslinger, man, that's all. I'm the secondary guy. Let's see, that would be, what, Chris Collinsworth to Al Michaels. Or, yeah.
All right, Chris reports that he didn't commentate much, but yeah, what did I do there? Well, I got the power gem. You know, to be honest with you, so last game,
this secret skill shot?
So
Chris is asking about
it's
the secret
before
skill shot.
It's right underneath the ramp.
I see it.
Yeah, he's asking where the secret skill shot is. You kind of want to make the ball come to a dead stop about here, and then it rolls down this side lane. And again, the huge thing about it is it immediately lights portal lock. Normally you need to shoot 4 combos before portal lock is ready. And again, like portal lock, you know, I mentioned that if you lock up, if you have a portal lock and you go into gem mode, you get an extra ball. You know, in the mode, you get like a second ball, so you get to play this 2 on multi-ball, but it also increases the value as well. You know, so it's really super important.
Do you?
Yeah, they're talking about the gem choice. I like reality. If I remember correctly, you have to hit the spinner to make shots illuminate in yellow, and then shoot those yellow shots. So this is, yeah, so you can see he hit that, and now a bunch of shots have shown up as yellow, whereas before he hit the spinner, they weren't. And then it's possible that the spinner increases their value, but it also re-illuminates them. Like he shot this once, and it went off. See, you know, but if you hit the spinner, it'll spin, it'll come back on again. Actually, when he shot this one, this came back on. It's interesting. This was this multiplier was counting down. I didn't even know that about this mode. But yeah, you can see here the spinner. Yeah, the spinner increased as it was spinning. It increased his award up to 7x jackpot, and then he shot it. And now you see it's at 5x and he shot it. And as long as he doesn't hit the spinner, that's counting down, I guess, the multiplier. You see that? But as soon as he hits the spinner, I guess that's going to rejuvenate it. So, like, you know, he got the 2x award, but if he had hit the spinner first, he might have gotten 7x or something. And it looks like maybe 7x is the max. I don't know. It's, you know, and again, I didn't really study this game before today. I studied it before, but anyway, so he's, you know, I did what those guys did is you know, make sure to start Thor multi-ball. So he's lit Thor multi-ball. You have to spell Thor to light it and then hit him once more to get multi-ball. And it's a 2-ball multi-ball, but, you know, it's important to use it to try and help you finish modes, and that's exactly what I did. I was able to finish the reality mode because as soon as I started, I just tried to hammer on Thor to get a second ball in play, so I'd have, you know, more chances to score, and that's exactly what happened. That was really the reason I did the Thor multi-ball, was to help me out complete the reality game as opposed to, you know, something. Okay, so now Chris is he did, you know, he started Thor, so now he's got 2 balls. And you see, he gets a pretty substantial ball save. Then he has Add-a-Ball. I don't know if that was lit through the spinner or not, but what that means is the target back here is lit for Add-a-Ball. I actually took about 5 shots at it, and I didn't hit it, which is why I never got a 3rd ball in play during Thor. And the reason it's hard is because this is in the way. You know, this spins around, and you don't know where it's going to end up. And there it looked almost like he hit it, but I guess he did, because now he has 3 balls in play. And stop him. I apologize, Internet, I don't know where the gamma ray hurry up starts, but you collect it by hitting there, and the spinner can be worth a lot. Looked like it's possible that Carl D'Angelo, he streams on IE Pinball. He might have done he does like a lot of features where he streams and he tries to demonstrate a very cool element of the game. And I think he did something like a super duper ultra gamma ray for like a quadrillion points or something. I don't remember. But yeah, Chris is doing really well here. He's got a gem ready to place. He's got everyone except Captain America, I guess, complete. And he, I think, just had enough portals to light this for portal lock and lock the portal. He's also got his Iron Man lock. So he's really got a lot going on, so he's doing really well. Yeah, he wants to shoot this. Collect that gem. Yeah.
Against a god.
Yeah, so this is basically a shot multiplier. If he puts it on the drops, it doesn't make it completely easier, which can help when you're trying to go for time jam. But it's really, I think of it as a shot multiplier. So, you know, where do you want to put it? You want to put it somewhere where you think you're going to put a big number on. You know, I'm never sure. I think, see, the nice thing about that shot is it's easy to make. So, you know, it'll get shot multiplier. I'm not sure that any huge jackpots come there, but I'll be able to shoot a lot. You know, you could do it here for some tower jackpots. I feel like Hulk is a way to do it. You get a big bonus for the finishing blow in the Hulk mode. You get these gamma rays for the spinner blow. So I'm sorry, I don't really know. It's a nice shot. He spun this enough to start another mode. And he has a portal lock, so it's going to be 2-ball multi-ball. Yeah, so again, this is blue mode, and you're kind of shooting blue people, and the villain here is freezing them. So you can see it's like Hulk is still under the person's control. But I think you maybe shoot a shot, and then you have to shoot it again. I don't even know what I'm guessing about it. I think that's it. And again, you see this is lit blue and spinner. Oh, maybe it's like you shoot them, and then you have to spin them away. Maybe when you shoot them, the giant puts them in control, and then you have to spin them to free them. Yeah, the spinner's breaking in mind control, because the supergiant doesn't freeze them in the sense of temperature. He freezes them in the sense of mind control. So I think that's what it is. You shoot like a blue shot, and that, you know, and then you basically, yeah, I think supergiant, now that I think about it, has everyone under control. And then if you shoot one of them, you tap them on the shoulder to start waking them up, and then you have to spin them enough, you know, which is like shaking them subtly and, you know, affectionately to try and bring them back to out of the mind control. If I remember correctly, then somehow they actually like help you defeat them. I don't know, but it says Black Window's under mind control, and this is lit blue, indicating that he really wants to spin that to break the mind control. See, he's breaking Black Widow's mind control. so she got out, thank goodness. Before it was full. Now he's an Iron Man. See, that's going to be good, because he's going to hit that spinner accidentally even. You know, and this, again, this mode is a lot of shot spinner, and then the Iron Man, yeah, it's hit oranges. Shoot orange arrows to collect jackpots, and the disc builds the jackpots. Okay, I didn't remember that. And then I think if you get enough of them, it lights a super jackpot here at this shot. So that would have, you know, that would be one reason to put a reality gem here to multiply the super jackpots if you think about to go into Iron Man, but I know a lot of people put them other places. People know better than they would. Yeah, see, if you had put it here instead of the center ramp, these shots would be multiplied. You know, also I sort of alluded to it or mentioned it briefly earlier. You might have noticed I said, oh yeah, depending on how much you've built up the hero, that indicates how powerful the gem is, and that's exactly right. So you want to put the reality gem on a shot where you've gotten the most shots on that shot and built that hero up to the highest level, because the higher the level of the hero, the higher the shot multiplier you get on whatever shot you place the reality gem on. So that's part of what's going on. So again, he's still in Iron Man Multiball, and in addition, I see here that he's finally finished Captain America. So when he's done this, this thing's the spinner's gonna rise up, and he's gonna be able to again start for the Soul Gem, which is that limited flip mode. And he made it pretty far in last time. I forgot, someone told me how to make the first shot in limited flip mode. It's very difficult for me. It's the right orbit, it's the Black Panther shot. And it serves the ball out of here, and I feel like I can't do a rollover. I think maybe I'm supposed to go up the middle. Yeah, I think when you start that Soul Gem mode, I think maybe your first shot is go up the middle, and that's a ramp transfer. And then you get a clean shot at the right orbit. The right orbit's a tough shot for me for some reason. I guess I just don't shoot it that much. So yeah, you can see he wasn't allowed to collect the gem during his multi-ball. Either that or he wasn't allowed to place it, but he still can collect the gem that he achieved in the last ball. So again, he's looking to place the reality gem. Yeah, so now he's going to get to place the the mind gem. I'm sorry. Oh right, yeah. So the mind gem has any power. You get to you listen up, team center button. You get to hit the center button. Now you can't see it, but on the lock bar there's a button, and the mind gem lets you collect shots that are lit by hitting the button in some amount. I'm not quite sure. So he just placed it. I don't know if it matters where you place the mind gem. I think he's just going to get to spot shots, unless you can only spot that shot. I'm not sure. It does something different if you put it on the drops. Again, that's one thing that's difficult to get used to here, is that these drops, like in a lot of instances, count as a major shot. You can place a gem on them. For some of the modes, they're a shot, you know, and you're like, oh, and it doesn't light up the same, you know, you're like, okay, center ramp's lit, I'll shoot that. Right ramp's lit, I'll shoot that. But then sometimes this is lit. Well, anyway, he, as I mentioned, you know, he placed that gem, and now this was open for his soul gem attempt, which is limited flips. Hold action button for hard difficulty and 10x scoring. I am absolutely positively definitely doing that if I get it. Because I've never seen that before. Again, they're always updating the code on these things. I think that during this, nothing else has happened. I don't think he's making progress towards Thor Multiball. I don't think anything is happening. I see this blue and flashing, but I don't know. You can see the difficulty he's hitting this first shot. Yeah, you gotta roll over. You gotta try the roll over there. Maybe you can't. I think I just said you can, but that one went kind of fast. He really wants the ball over here.
I thought maybe I'd get lucky and like get a free pass on one.
Yeah, he mentioned that before, that the mystery shot awarded him a shot and the 8 flips that come with it. And again, this is Soul Gem lost, so he ran out of flips. He doesn't lose his ball, but he ran out of flips, so he didn't even come close to it. But that's okay. So, well, I mean, he's still got 200 million. He is really doing well. Boy, Chris has really got this game. He may be one of the Avengers. I would say Hulk, but I've seen him pretty angry, and he stays, you know, a little. He might turn a little red, but never green.
Player 1, you are next.
I regret. I think I spoke over Michael giving some instructions. We missed that last instruction. What was Michael saying there, Chris? Tell us. Chris is joining us here.
I think apparently on the update, so the action button provides you with one soul shot, and I didn't know that.
I had no idea. Very interesting.
I was having difficulty, which obviously I was having difficulty timing my first shot.
That one's the toughest shot in the game for me. We were talking about it. It's very difficult.
It is a tough, yeah, it is a tough shot, and maybe if I didn't hit it on the fly, but it's a 2-flip attempt, obviously coming out of the gate.
Yeah.
And you can make that shot.
I'm going to use it right off the bat. If the action button really spots your shot, I'm using it right
Yeah, I mean, well, that's what he said, and I really didn't, I didn't know, I wasn't aware.
I didn't know either. Yeah, so, you know, you know, they, like I was saying, they update the code, and that wasn't in the original code. And they were like, hey, you know what, the game's going to be better if we do this. But, let me see what I can do.
Okay. Well, let's see what you can do. I didn't dead bounce or trap one single shot. So, is that the case? Is that the case, though? You can hit the action button for one gem shot? Right. If you have a gem. Right. Yeah, I did not.
There are always those who resist the inevitable.
I was not aware of that. Now I know. So let's see what Dennis is doing here. Oh.
Shoot the portal. Player 3. You are up. Hey, there's $1 bill over there. Yeah, I know.
The only thing I don't like about that.
Your efforts are feeble. Your schemes laughable. I want you to bring back that gem. Retrieve the Infinity Stone. Then raise their world.
I think we're doing a good job in power gem mode. Good gem I placed. Man, see the damage he's doing. Come down here. Sound is awesome on this game. Yeah, final blow. You got to finish the red one over here. So he should post pass. See, okay, he tried a ramp transfer, which is also legit. He almost got it there by sloppery. Oh, lost our porthole. Oh, just Chris. He's got ridges because he's got a look of consternation. Pinball's tough. There he is. See? He's actually pretty good. I forgot the glasses, but I was getting there. Ooh, he's just one. That's all he wants. Oh, son of a gun. Oh, that's all we needed. Yeah, he's got locklet too. I have Iron Man lock too. I mean, I really bummed it out. I'm gonna I'd love to show the internet a good ball. I'll just have to point someone else's ball. Still went right last time on that super. Alright, he just went right into it. This is already ready for him. Reality Gem. And again, this is going to be spinner. And then the spinner is going to light a bunch of yellow shots. And then as we saw, it also makes multiplier. Oh, he started Thor. Okay, so this is really good for him. He started Thor. So he's got 2 balls in play. And again, the spinner is lighting a bunch of yellow shots for him. And it's also increasing the multiplier to a maximum of 7, I think. So there his shots are at 7x, and then very slowly as time is progressing, since he's hit the spinner, the multiplier is, you know, winding down from 7x to 6x, 5x. So much going on. He's got 3 balls in play here. He's got gamma ray lit for a big number right here. He's got a lot going on. Assembled, that means he completed the 6th Avenger, and so after this, when he gets out of it, the portal will open and it'll go into the Soul Gem limited flip attempt thing that we just saw Chris do. Yeah, so Chris is here with us. Chris, I forgot a lot of these modes, but now watching you guys play, I remembered that this, you know, this Reality Gem mode is yellow. You hit the spinner to light these shots, yellow.
Yes.
And then the more recently you've spun, the higher multiplier on the shot he gives. And you can see it when you shoot the shot, but so that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, so he just finished Thor, but he also completed Avengers. So that's fantastic for him. So he's ready to collect the gem and then place it. And again, the Reality Gem does some things. The Reality Gem is the shot multiplier.
So, I mean, I start off with Reality Gem, and I don't know if it should be deeper into the set for the Reality Gem.
Yeah.
But now,
yeah, I wish I knew.
Yeah.
Again, yeah.
So now that he's got the Reality Gem, collected all the Avengers, so...
As soon as he plays it, so he just placed it on Natasha, and now this is open for his Soul Gem attempt.
For
this 28 flip Soul Gem attempt. I don't know if you've seen it yet,
we'll
but look at this. Read this right. Okay, so after it says, it's going to say hold the action button for hard difficulty and 10 times value. Look at this. Is incredible. It's going to say that right there. Look at that. I am absolutely positively definitely doing that. That's the center button. Then, oh, he's got 30 flips. I am doing that. I don't care. I am doing that. I'm holding the center button, and I'm going to try and get 10x value and do it on hard. And if I succeed, it'll be all due to my Houdini training. Houdini is actually, might have been my favorite game, and Houdini's got these 2 different ball saves that on the outlanes that you can and you have to work for them. One of them, you have to achieve something in a certain number of flips, like in 30 flips, and the other one, you have to achieve something in 30 seconds. And all that Houdini time just pays off for me now that I'm with the Avengers Infinity Quest, because I have experience in the only other game I can think of that had this property that there's a mode where you have a limited number of flips. So he's doing really well, by the way. You know, he started with 30 flips and he's got 34. So he's got
34 and he's got 5 shots left.
Double dead bounce. Incredible. That was a really great. I don't remember how to do replay, but that was really good. His double dead bounce there. You really rarely see that. It's an extremely excellent play. So that's really good. Yeah, so he's got a ton of flips left. And you get a bonus for how many flips you have left.
Yes, you do. You get a big bonus.
Yeah.
For your flips.
Yeah, so again, he's hitting the drops here. In case you're like, wait, why isn't anything lit? It's the drops that are lit, so that's his next shot. And so that's, you know, he's got so many flips to spare. That's all it costs him. The range just costs him that. And now he's going to nail this. Boom. There that is. 8 more flips. Now he's got the Captain Marvel lit. Again, he's doing so well. He's got
lose 5. You can lose 5 flips, but then you'll also be awarded in advance as well.
See, that was the rollover that I was talking about before that I thought was hard, but he saw that this ball came out of here fast enough that if he nudged upward enough, he got the ball to roll over, and then he was and immediately made the shot he did. So that was really fantastic work. Yeah, so that was just fantastic. fantastic.
18 million on the Flip
Yeah.
Despair plus.
And then he's going to get to collect and place the soul gem. And what the soul gem does is that you actually get to collect someone's soul when you shoot things. No, I have no idea. I think it like always gives jackpots or something. It just said it. I wish I knew what the soul gem did. You know, I've gotten it before, but it's been a long time. I think it like maybe like just gives you extra jackpotage all the time.
No, it actually makes you feel like you've swallowed someone's soul.
It also does make you feel like you swallowed someone's soul. I actually put my gem on this Tasha shot on the center. This is a great shot for the soul gem. It's about the easiest shot to shoot. Thank you very much for the follow or jingle that someone just made. I can't see who it was.
Right here.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Prince one.
Yeah, we'll say Kurtz.
Yeah, is that from San Diego there, Princeton? It's good to see whoever you are. We're happy to have you here. Nice work over here. I don't know if you saw that nudge to get it out of the out lane, because that's where it wanted to go, and Michael was like, yeah, I don't think so. So that was really great work here. Again, mystery reward and man. Boom, right there, okay. Shot it underneath. Oh,
The
Thanos attacks.
attacks.
I don't even know what's going on here, guys. I don't know if he got that many gems. Okay, he's got to defend the gems he has.
Defend the soul gem.
Wow, I've never seen this one in my life.
So this is a timed mode. Clock it down.
Sure enough. He's telling him to shoot, I guess, where he put his gems.
Oh, and
again,
he's got
ball save.
super ball save, right?
He didn't even lose seconds to that. I've never seen it before. This is totally right. Did she just say something about someone's butt?
I'm not quite sure. It was a reward for somebody's.
That's a great drop nice right here. Really good. And that's exactly what he needs. He's trying to shoot this darn Hulk shot, which is, for me, the second most difficult shot of the game.
And he was telling me it's a difficult shot for him.
It's a difficult shot for me, too. But the other one's easy. Really, you know, when I don't know if he's in this spot. When I get in that spot, I get confused about what ramp feeds where, and I don't remember how to get it down here, you know.
Yeah, Thanos wins. He usually does.
That freaking Thanos.
Yeah, that freaking Thanos.
Oh, dang it. He did such a great job over there.
A good ball, though.
That was a great ball.
Okay, Dennis has left me alone with the microphone here. I'm not going to try and commentate too much on the game right here, but I am going to sit here and admire that Dennis has some mad skills trying to master that Hulk shot. Do we want Iron Man multi-ball? Yes. Nice. Oh, and a tilt. And if I could offer the tilt screen, I would. I couldn't find the tilt screen for you, Dennis.
You're up.
Sorry, Internet.
So this is ball 3, yes?
Ball 3, yes. So, yeah, Michael was explaining.
Came out with an advance once again.
Yeah, Michael was explaining.
TikTok, let's get
Once
this
you get
party
3 gems,
moving.
Once you successfully get 3 gems, that's when you fight Thanos. You have to defend him. And if you don't, you seal. Yeah, now, you know, he's trying to start a gem quest by spinning the spinner, which is the same thing you always do, but then you go further along in the game now. You have to spin it more and more, and that's why it took him so many spins. That's why it took him so many spins to get this stuff. Time gem, a very difficult gem. Again, this is center ramp, right center ramp. Specific drop gem.
Haven't been able to wrestle a shot yet.
Bonus X.
That's the way to shoot Hulk, is just try and hit the drop shot. Okay, there we go.
She's not so tough.
Yeah, I left a lot on the table.
Take her down. Keep her off balance.
Action button right first shot to the bottom. Alright, gamma ray on the left orbit. Nice save there. You would settle for anything that lands over here. Either the drops or the... Didn't want nothing. Man. Chipped away. Yeah, we gotta work on our Proxima Gem lost animation. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Captain Marvel Gem. Yeah, so that's this shot. As I mentioned, on the Pro, it's a spinner, and on this, it's a ramp. And sort of different good things happen as you hit either on the Pro many spinners or on the LE. You hit many of these ramps. And basically, the rules are similar. It's like a translation. The spins on the Pro equate to a certain number of ramps. So let me ask. I think we might be out here. There's 2 games on there, so. Totally different. Yeah, we play split flipper and we'd be done.
All right, since there's 2 credits left, I think he couldn't be more correct. There it is.
Secret skill shot.
Well, Internet, I would claim that I really can play pinball, but even I'm starting to have... Hey, I got that super skill shot, though, and I did a portal lock. It might be that, like, your second super skill shot... Give me a portal lock? Let's hope we find out. What I was trying to do there a little bit is I was actually trying to shoot for some combos because I was going to let another portal lock, and I thought I would just try and play a mode with a 3-ball portal multi-ball that's multiplied even more. So again, I mentioned the portal lock gives you a 2-ball multi-ball for the mode and increases the value of the mode. But in fact, if you get 2 portal locks first, and the ball jumps in range, if you get 2 portal locks first, it's worth even more. So maybe I'll try and get a few combos and see what I can do.
Player 1, you're up.
Get there. Oh, yeah.
Secret skill shot. Portal lock ready.
If I can get a first combo and like another.
Challenge. Get ready. Reward their efforts with a big death.
Well, gee, I sure got a lot going there. I think I had Iron Man and Portal, Multiball for my mode, and Thor all going at once, and then it all went away. Very well. Sorry, Internet. Like you all did. I mean, you know more than myself. Oh, he took dangers during ball save. That's nice. Got Thorlet. Oh, we're doing great here. This game is worth everything we paid for it. It was 2 free games.
Player 1, you're up. I want you to bring back that gem.
Yeah, I was trying to.
It's all for their reasons. player. You are next.
Leave me like walking around, playing, swinging my arms like a keen adventure when Bob's still
We tried. All right, so I got one more shot at it, right, Dennis? Okay. Well, I had ruddy luck on ball 1. So
Here we are, waiting on you.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just the fate of the universe at stake.
That's all.
Secret skill shot.
Portal lock ready.
Oh, we made it into the portal.
Trophy collected.
Amazing.
Lock is lit.
Awesome job. Chris got that secret skill shot. He got the portal lock, so now he's going to have
Trophy.
2-ball multi-ball fuller mode, and it's going to be higher value because he did that. Great job. Yeah, we were talking about those portal locks, and I had forgotten until I saw it. You know, one way you get one is the super secret skill shot, which you just saw. Another way is to get a certain number of combos, I think 4 at the beginning of the game, and then another way is to succeed in the Hawkeye challenge. Sometimes shooting the ball and getting it trapped. Up here gives you the Hawkeye challenge, where you're supposed to shoot either the right ramp or the right hallway here when the ball drops out of here. And that gives you, the first time you do that, it gives you not just points, but it also gives you the portal. And that's like really, yeah, that's a good way to play, is to try and get a bunch of stuff like that stacked, which is what I try to do. This is a super fun game. In fact, this is flashing, means that this is lit for something. I would guess add a ball. I had it with the extra ball. Your illusions are mere trickery. So I guess Thor is referring to his brother Loki, I guess. I don't know that Loki appears on the machine, though. Shooting yellow shots, and again, spinner will light more and multiply. Well, that was pretty disappointing. Hey, Internet, thanks for watching us. We really enjoyed streaming to you, and you know, I hope you enjoyed watching it. Chris had some good games, you know, even if none of the rest of us did. And maybe, I don't know, Chris, you want to sign us off here? You want to sign us off? We can even be on camera here.
We are going to sign off.
Sign off?
From Captain's Arcade Showroom, Dennis, the man.
There we go. Well, I mean, you know,
the man, the mouth.
You were the man tonight. You got a bunch of big games, and you showed us a lot of stuff.
I did get a few stuff. I'm really glad that Michael stayed, so he could show us some of the updates that came along with the. He did.
He showed us a lot of stuff. We saw Jim Belcedo showed us a lot of stuff on Walking Dead, and you know, I was here too. Yeah. So you know.
Well, I know that when we announced that Jim was going to be here, and you said, I'll be here in 20.
There you go.
So I knew that actually you had started 40 minutes ago, and you were charging up the freeway to get here.
I hadn't, but I was thinking about coming anyway, and I was like, oh, if Jim's here, it's always nice to see him.
If Jim's here, it's always
you know, you never, you know, it sucks not seeing people, of course. But anyway, you know, thanks for joining us.
All right.
We're at Captain's. We might stream again tomorrow. We might stream again. We will stream again Monday, and
Yes,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll be streaming again Monday for certain. That's the Bells and Chimes of Orange County.
Yeah,
that's right.
Monthly challenge. The monthly challenge is going on here Monday through Friday, 12 to 9.
That's right.
Come on in and buy a pinball machine, and then while you're here, put up some scores for the monthly challenge.
That's right. You put it up for the monthly. What is the monthly challenge? Oh, it's the Captain's Challenge.
It's the Captain's Challenge.
Where you can come here and you can win fun-filled prizes. You win all the hardware and some cash.
It's true. It's a lot of fun.
On the back end.
Yeah, the internet knows about it.
They do. All right.
Yeah.
Well, with that, let's sign off.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you and good night.
Thank you and good night. Take care. It's our way or the highway.
I have no idea how to turn this off.
And I have no idea how to turn it off either. So we'll leave it to Cece to do the sign off. Yeah.